I'll drop it on my Twitter and in the Discord.
Now I see.
Yeah. Is it
Now I'm adding this.
okay? I've got the starting soon screen up. So, are we ready to go? Go? Like go?
Yeah, let me just upload the thumbnail.
Okay, let me know when that's done.
There we go.
Alright, so I'll kick us over to the live scene. Wave like an idiot, and while I find the media source mute. There we go. Hi!
Professionalism here on Geeks for Fun. Hello, everyone. We're doing our fortnightly stream once again. I am your wonderful host, A Geek for Fun. As usual, we have the beautiful Sid Parter.
Hi, I'm beautiful.
But don't think about these jabronis, because we've got someone extremely special coming straight to your eardrums, and that is the one, the only voice of Kakarot Kent for Dragon Ball DC, incredibly talented actor and one of the best Goku voices you will ever hear on the internet or in the show, Devil Kick Sanji.
Oh, flattery will get you everywhere. Hey everyone, it's me, Kakarot Kent, or Devil Kick Sanji.
Oh man, it is so entertaining to just hear that. So yeah, hi folks. We wanted to do some more fun streams, and so mainly we've been doing working streams or just Q&A streams and stuff. And this will certainly still be one of those. But now we'll also have Sanji here to answer questions, and I'm really hoping to see some creative things of please say this pop up in the chat, because that would just be.
Oh God.
I can dream.
Annihilate him.
I could dream, damn it. Oh.
I think I ought to charge for commissions or something on this. I could make a killing.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, you could. I guess you could just, like, be a butt and be like, no. Just, like, really, like, blatantly. And then it just.
But that's where poop comes from.
Oh, it's so entertaining.
You've doomed us all. You have actually doomed us all.
Yeah.
See, Yanni says, hi, how have you guys been? And I've been fine and surviving the pandemic thing. I mean, my isolation life is pretty much no different than my usual life. I just can't go to Best Buy anymore and browse for like 3 hours.
It's a pain, man. It's a pain. Let's see. Grandmaster Yoda, can you please say that saying it's a game is such a weak mindset? Already with the requests.
That's a very gamer Yoda more like than Grandmaster Yoda. Goodness me. You don't only all right. So Goku has to say, not only did you cheat the game, you cheated yourself.
It's like how? It's like I'm reading it and I'm not getting it. I think I don't get the reference.
Yeah,
I feel it's like I think it's like that. You know, the esports is the most serious thing you can ever do, and by playing with uneasy difficulty, not only have you cheated the game, you've cheated yourself.
All right, here's like an actual question that's kind of interesting. Tevin Daniels says, how do you feel making the Goku voice different from other voice actors? Like, what are you trying to bring to the role to put your own little stamp on it?
Well, I mean, ever since, like, God, I can't even remember, like, an episode of this Mirai Nikki abridged I was a part of from Zero Q, like, many years ago, people would say that, like, this dude sounds like Goku, and I was like, oh yeah, the laugh does kind of sound like Goku. And I just kind of kept with it, and to a point, people would keep on saying it, and people say that it's kind of Sean Schimmel-ish, but then other people say that it kind of has more of that kiddishness that Nozawa kind of throws into there, with a little bit of that playfulness that even Masako X kind of throws in there. Like some people say it's like a weird little amalgamation of like some of the best parts of all the different Goku voices, and I really just try to keep them natural. I don't try to go into a register that my voice can't do. Just try to make it comfortable and feel real for Goku or Kakarot in this case.
Cool. Cool. Luke Nugent says, "Hey, I just wanted to tell you that the story you've blended between DBZ and DC's universes is one of the most amazing pieces of writing I've ever witnessed. The Mogo storyline with Goku was spectacular. Thank you so much. That's very
Thank
nice.
you. That means a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm glad you all enjoyed that.
That was so like fun. I loved that little section of the episode.
Yeah, how was it like playing off? Because that was you two's first scene together,
I know,
technically.
right? Right? I am Mogo. I had fun doing it.
I loved how it just felt Goku, like him just like shaking the branch of a tree, thinking that the tree was an actual living person, like a swamp thing kind of thing.
When we were doing the live chat, everyone was like, "Is this Swamp Thing?" so people were on that, but yeah, I'm getting to hear the voice of Goku saying that felt like Goku. Just it makes it feel good being able to write those scenes. I'm glad you all enjoyed that. And yeah, that was what I want to do with this saga is just for Super Saiyan, right? The focus will be on the form of Super Saiyan, but also what does it mean to be the Super Saiyan? What do the Super Saiyans mean? How is Kakarot a Super Saiyan? What does that make him different? Does it make him similar, etc.? So it will be a little bit more like these episodes compared to more of the frantic action bam 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 of like you might have seen in other Dragon Ball fanfics, because we've got a lot of action planned, but we want to use this as a chance to explore what does Super Saiyan mean on a textual level and like thematically. And Goku shaking the branch of a tree, as silly as it sounds, that's why he could go Super Saiyan before anyone else, because he's just so pure.
Want to kick in here and say that thank you to Solo Warrior for a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. And he says, "Hi, did Goku get a Zenkai from battling Rogolzar?"
Yes.
Yeah, yes. It's one of those things where like the Zenkai, at least how it's used in the series, only seems to kind of respond to the threat, and so he didn't really get a chance to heal until after that battle was over. So it would have been a relatively small one since there was no immediate threat anymore. But yeah, he probably did get one, but it's not gonna be. It's not going to be a very significant one, I guess would be the answer there.
Oh, hold on a sec. I see something here. They want me to say something.
Oh, okay. I'm hype.
From Ryan. Now this is Super Saiyan 4.
Oh, shit, dude. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
We're just geeking out.
We got an Ace Windrider there saying, "Yo, Kakarot, I'm gonna kill you later, bro." I get it.
Raditz. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh,
but how is Raditz there?
Oh,
yeah. Let's see. So, Goku, who's your favorite YouTuber?
Say Sonic the Hedgehog.
He's a YouTuber?
Yeah, Movie Sonic's total YouTuber.
Geeks for fun!
Aww.
Follow closely by Sanji.
Yeah. My favorite Smokestack. Fuck that guy. Geek for fun. Who even is a bozo?
The hurt. Oh, man. Alrighty, let's see here. Getting couples. I'm just gonna keep doing my thing where I go basically to the bottom of the chat thing. Let's see here. Is Kakarot going to teach Broly how to access Super Saiyan, or at least the wrathful form? Because I think seeing a student-mentor relationship would be really cool. It's fun Goku as a teacher. Possibly. Just have to keep tuning in and checking it out. So, there's that. Is Dick going to be the new Batman, or are we going to get kind of a battle for the cow? Let's say
You-
go rewatch the finale of the Entity Saga.
Go watch that and go watch the start of the episode. We have a picture of Batman, and it's if you look at that picture of Batman closely, you might find your answer.
Yeah. Let's see here. How is he there? I don't know, Devil Kiksaji. How are you there?
Is that in relation to me?
I have no idea. It's just so
I think
vague.
I think that's Raditz.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think we explained how Kakarot got to Warworld.
Mm-hmm.
One of like the funnest little sequences.
Glad you like that. I saw a comment the other night that like kind of made me go, "Oh man, that is actually kind of gold in a way." Just like Mogo making a big road to Warworld. I'm like, ah.
I really wish that I could have done something more like Mo, stop this crazy thing.
It's just one of those things that is just like I was thinking of just the logistic as much as you can, right? But I wanted to try and make it a bit more believable. So if he has to concentrate across such a large distance, it's just not gonna happen. So the Green Lantern concept just wouldn't work. But if he just has to focus on keeping a ball and he just throws it and then just lets the momentum of space do the work, it would be one of those things where like, yeah, there's no breaks, but like he trusts Kakarot's tough enough. They've been training. all of Goku's masters have to give him kind of a trial by fire, and this was Mogo's just launching him through the depth of space.
Mm-hmm. Aiden Clark. So I figure you guys are mainly going off the anime canon in terms of backstory for Planet Vegeta, but if you're using the manga, does that mean you're using their rules for Zenkais? Because I hope you aren't. Is there a manga-specific Zenkai rule that I don't know about?
Yeah, unless you're referring to Super, it's pretty much the same for Z. And that's what Planet Vegeta is like. Super's the only time where they talk about it, and even then, like, it's such a minor plot point. It doesn't matter. They're as strong as we want to write them to be. That's all you need to care about. Like, it doesn't. There's no formulas we do for this. It's just we write them as strong as they need to be to tell the best version of the story, and that's how everyone does it. Never believe someone when they tell you there is a specific formula the writers at Super have to go through to judge how powerful the next foe is. They don't. They just write it strong on the sheet. And Toriyama doesn't even finish that. He starts to write, they're strong, and then the napkin gets like a beer spilled on it. And then they have to gather whatever they gave him.
They're strong? Okay, I guess that's just gonna show up. I am the strongest.
That's how you get Jiren. Jiren is the difference between strong and strong.
How would Goku learn instant transmission? Well, he did. Kinda. Not really. Want to talk about that one? That seemed to kind of throw people a little bit.
Yeah, okay. So that's basically how we imagine this. You've seen Dragon Ball. Goku looks at a technique he likes and he steals it. And this was the occasion of that happening in the DC universe, where the teleportation used by the Star Sapphires is a technique that they use through inner emotional power that fuels the ring. Obviously, because they have a ring to enhance it and power it and fuel it, and like it's the most powerful weapon in the universe. They can do it far better and more efficiently than Kakarot ever will do on his own. But he managed to get the concept of think about a place and your energy can take you there, basically just warping through space, and applied it as best as he can for his key-based skill set. So it's like he kind of improvised something in between instant transmission and like wormhole teleportation. So it's its own thing that we'll probably have to give a name at some point. Maybe that could be a fun thing in the chat. Name what Kakarot's teleportation technique is called. But it is closer to instant transmission. But as you can tell, he still hasn't figured it out yet because he couldn't do it to get to Warworld.
Yeah, he only managed to pull it off just in like the heat of the moment because his life was at risk. So that is a very important detail to keep in mind, because it's kind of the predication of the rest of the saga. Gianni Perez says, so Saji, what is your favorite Goku line from the anime / manga?
From the anime or manga? Hmm. Ah, darn it. That's kind of tough considering I'm still more versed in the OG Dragon Ball Z, and I know that that one wasn't really translated as well when you have Kai, which was more from the like the original translations. Like I don't know, like I kind of like one of my just is just a standard line, like just for example, like when he arrives back when he's like given that second chance at life when he's going to the tournament during the Boo arc and him just going up in front of everyone just being like, "What's up?"
Nice.
Like I don't know. Like that's one of the lines that I always use as a way to kind of just like kind of get myself warmed up for his voice or when he's just being very happy, very, just like his usual happy-go-lucky self. I don't know, like I always just think of that. I've always thought that scene is just very heartwarming with him meeting Goten, him seeing his family and his friends after so long and all that.
Hmm?
For sure, it's a fantastic scene. I think that's really cool. That that shows that you understand the characters because a lot of people will go for like the most impactful, powerful lines, and like yeah, they're great in the heat of the moment. I saw, God, I can't believe you even let him in this chat. Smug Stick in this chat.
Who's also your
He's
favorite YouTuber?
yeah, but we
It's
have.
all I am the Super Saiyan Son Goku. Like, yeah, I know
I'll,
of that one, but like to me, that's just like that's just a screaming line. I like Goku's more quieter moments because I mean, what is Dragon Ball remembered for more so than all the yelling lines and all the screaming lines? I kind of like the more down lines, you know.
and that's what I do as well, man. Is just hey guys, giggle is Goku. What he'll always be. That's his default setting. Um, everything else, like the heat of the battle, he will get angry and he will fight. But even in that Frieza fight, he says, "I'll never forgive you." He forgives him. Goku will get into a battle and really like Saiyan warrior, but he's not. He's a soft boy, and that's Goku at his heart, and that's what I try and write, and that's what Ian tries to write, and that's what you perform. So yeah, you saying just a random line from when he meets Goten in the Buu saga, I think is pitch perfect. Great answer, man.
Yeah.
And then there's the whole like, so Sanji's favorite Goku line is "Ally to good, nightmare to you." I would be remiss to say that I still don't get goosebumps whenever I hear that line. I know it's not technically, anime and manga accurate to Goku, but I'm like, say what you will. I said it's nostalgic goggles. I like that line.
Cool. Cool. Got a $10 super chat from Solo Warrior. Alfie, the gifts work. Um, Custom gifts, baby. We did it. Solo Warrior, $10 donation. You got the first Super Saiyan Kakarot Kent gift. Thank you for that. He says, how skilled is Goku in martial arts compared to his mainstream self? Since I think he learns more the best in DC people who know hundreds of martial arts, he would be way more skilled. Thank you for a question that's not how strong is he compared to his mainline self. I like that this is like much more specific than that. That's a really cool question, sir. Thank you.
In terms of just at a point, Bruce Lee kind of said this is you can only learn so much. Sometimes so much information, like what Batman does, actually becomes a hindrance because you've got so many options. You're thinking too much, and we established that in the Batman versus Goku fight, where if they're on even ground, Goku still wins because Bruce knows more. But it's not about that. It's about feeling the fight. It's about having that killer edge. That just instinctual, that ultra instinct, if you will. But so yes, our Kakarot has learned more basic martial arts, and if you do going to count the number of them they've not learned, our Kakarot wins out. But I think overall they level out because they both just pick and choose what they like and form their own styles anyway. The only way I'd say that our Kakarot fights a little bit different is if I had a visual, is he'd fight a little bit more akin to like a boxer. I don't want to say like like heavyweight or something, but something like how you see fighters, if anyone's watched the anime Hajime no Ippo, where it's very fast, compact blows. But obviously that from up top, but he's still got the kick access. So it's very MMA, kickboxing. Like he's a mix of martial arts styles that on face value would look just like how Goku fights normally, but ours would be a little bit more Western leaning. But overall, I'd say they'd probably be equally skilled. Just Canon Goku, I give the edge at the moment because he got trained by Whis. So our Goku's got a while to go before he catches up to just there. But if you put them on the same age, I think they level out.
Okay. One other like specific thing that we did mention is like the training on Earth. He's got like the pressure points knowledge because that's like a big Earth-based combat thing. You see Batman and a bunch of the other martial artists in DC talk about pressure points all the time. So he's got a little bit more knowledge of that too, than mainline Goku, because I don't think mainline Goku has ever done anything specific. Comic Platypus, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. He says Goku thinking marriage is food is, and I believe that means that's his fave line or fave Goku moment.
Oh, that is a good moment.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a kind of food?
Yeah.
How do you think that went with Shiva, Sanji? But not marriage, something else.
Well, there was definitely eating of some kind.
Oh. You're gonna get demonetized, man.
Goku fucks, man. Oh,
What'd I say? We just ate out at a fancy restaurant. Took her forever to get me in a suit. Then she tried to kill the waiter for getting us the wrong dressing in her salad.
Oh
yeah,
my
that I believe. That I 100% believe.
Alrighty. Who is better as a main character, Superman, Goku, Laffy, Kathy, America, or Venom? And put it and choose in comments. What? I think I had a stroke reading that comment, man. Superman, I guess, because he's a great main character, and I'm not sure who all the others are. I'm not sure if Goku Laffy or what. I don't know.
Wait. Maybe they mean. Do they maybe mean Luffy?
Luffy, that's probably what they mean.
Or
yeah.
Captain America?
Captain America and Luffy. That is a weird bunch you just assembled. I'll say
unless they literally mean a Kathy America and they've agendified Captain America.
Yeah, maybe. That's the next Marvel What If animation after Peggy.
Okay.
Okay. My one would be just I think the personal favorite side. The answer is Superman, simply because Superman is what refined that mold to make all of those other characters. Goku is only the way Goku is, and as we know him, because of Superman and how that influenced not just America but the entire world's perception of hero. He invented superhero, and superhero leans into shonen, especially nowadays after you got One Punch Man and My Hero Academia. I just say Superman, but they're all great, right? Everyone, they're all fantastic characters. We do not compete here at Geeks for Fun. We combine.
Oh man, we're getting 2 super chats in a row. Another $2 from Comic Platypus. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
He says, "Does DBDC Kakarot know how to top?"
Well, he obviously means Tournament of Power.
Yeah, exactly. Does he know how to Tournament of Power?
Tournament of Power. Well, wait. How does one Tournament of Power?
What would be how would you make Dom into Death Destroyer overall match?
It's that little prelim before the Tournament of Power between the Destroyers to prove how tough the ring is. That's what that is.
And then you got Sub as Saiyan Ultimate Punch Up. God damn.
I'm pretty sure that's sup, but okay. Yusuke, also with a $5 donation, he says, my favorite line was, "You will know the horror." Am I crazy for not remembering that line?
That's when he's like, "You will know the horror, Frieza."
Oh, okay. Fair.
Man, it has been a while since I've watched it.
I can't believe I'm the one who knows more dub lines. I feel ashamed.
Just go wash your hands for 20 seconds. Please remember this. This is... I'm not even going to try with the name. Something Monsoon. Please remember this. Goku is never able to grow as much as he does without a rival. So if Vegeta doesn't rival Goku in power, then he can't grow anywhere near as fast or as well. Good observation. That's
also why we made Vegeta so damn strong. Go rewatch the Saiyan saga. It's even more of a stomp than the canon Saiyan saga.
I just saw a question earlier. It says, Kakarot, what would your reaction be if Vegeta became a Super Saiyan? And to be honest, I think he'd just be like, cool, a new sparring partner.
Too bad Vegeta's fucked. Just JK and not actually going to make Vegeta and Goku competitive. Vegeta's not going to be in the series ever again!
Yeah, we decided that, we just need to write him out. Really want to...
Wonder Woman's whipping boy. Maybe a new Ottoman.
The kink, man. Krishna Boy says, are you and Smokestick going to do a crossover? I'm pretty sure he means between DBDC and DB Superman.
I don't know. That's up to Smugstick if he ever gets out of his own way and apologizes for that business in Miami. He knows. And we're not letting that go. Anyway, what's the next question? No, donation. Comic Platypus, $2.
How much was Vegeta holding back against Wonder Woman? He was holding back Uzaru. So that is like the important note. But not much. It was starting to push him. We talked about it in the saga. They were on about equal ground. Vegeta had a slight edge in the fight if you take Uzaru out of the equation.
Relatively. But we did give Vegeta the definitive edge if at that point in time Goku didn't show up and Raditz didn't show up and they just kept fighting without any interference from the rest of the Justice League, Vegeta would have outlasted and bested her at that point in time.
I'm still seeing the GIFs come up. We got those from art people posted on DeviantArt fan art. Thank you so much to the people that made those. If you're watching the stream, we love them to death. They're super cool. $5 super chat from Shortbeard. Without spoilers, are you looking forward to next in DBDC? I'm excited for 4 Saiyans who've never had a scene together in canon interacting. We're always looking forward, man. Like, it's crazy the amount of hype we get from reading comments and seeing people's reactions and discussions and the occasional people that like predict it. That's super exciting. And then the number of people that just get it so outrageously wrong, and then we're just like, yes, we're gonna get you. You are gonna be so mad in the best way.
How do you feel on that, Sanji? Are you pumped for people to see what you've already recorded and what you haven't even known yet?
Oh yeah. Like I said, I know more about the next part because I did have to read more of it to actually try to do it as best justice as I could. But yeah, I do like the next part, and it's definitely an interesting and compelling watch.
Yeah, cool. I'm excited. Okay, that disappeared. Did Kakarot die in your series? If I remember right, I hope he will survive. I don't know. I wish we had more Dragon Ball DC. Kakarot has not died. He got really close in the Saiyan saga and really close again at the end of the Entity saga, but he's yet to die in Dragon Ball DC because I don't know. We don't want to just make everything like the constant resurrection game that Dragon Ball does. I mean, it works fine in Dragon Ball, but death does have a little bit, slightly more meaning in DC, even though all heroes come back. So we don't want to constantly kill Goku.
And again, if you're wondering, because if you haven't seen it, there is a new episode up. We posted it. The next saga has started, so you can go and check that episode. But that's where we'd explain that Kakarot is alive, and Ian stops lying about him being dust in the wind.
I was trying at first to just constantly say, well, I mean, he was on a planet that blew up, so, but then eventually that got boring, so I started saying dust in the wind. Which, I mean, technically he was, because he was atoms traveling through the universe, so there. I didn't lie. I've only ever told people the truth.
From a certain perspective.
From a certain point of view. When I was doing Mogo, I was trying, like, it was hard not to get it to just go Yoda, so I tried to actually go for, like, Alec Guinness Obi-Wan. That was kind of my direction for Mogo, if anyone's curious. Ooh, 2 super chats back to back. Okay, Solo Warrior, another $5. Thank you. We are not worthy. If Goku and Wonder Woman had a baby, how strong would the baby be, and what abilities would it have as half Amazon and Saiyan? Okay, so, like, these are the kinds of questions that, like, legit... Like, I get the fascination, particularly with the way that Dragon Ball plays around with, you know, with the way Saiyans work in that series. And, like, you know, technically Gohan, Trunks, and Goten have more potential than any other Saiyan in history, and it's because of their earthly heritage, and that's all well and good. But at the same time, questions like that kind of make me like cringe, and it feels like a little like eugenicsy. So I kind of get like to that. Goku and Wonder Woman are never gonna have a baby together, because they're never gonna be in a relationship together. So there's that. But also, if a Saiyan and an Amazonian were to have a baby, it'd be a really strong baby.
Really strong hybrid, yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to really like. Would it? I guess it would technically have all the abilities that already does, but at the same time, you question like, why do you need it? Like, I see a lot of people talk about, oh, you should keep Kryptonians in the universe because then you can get Kryptonian Saiyans. I'm like, what's the point of Superman that can go Super Saiyan? Like. It's a cool visual, I guess, but like when you think about it, the complaint about Superman is already, oh, he's way too overpowered. You know, it's just
he like already go like Super Saiyan-ish when he like pretty much goes into the sun for like a day or something,
exactly.
And he's just like.
Yeah.
Superman can turn Super Saiyan, Ian. You're wrong.
Exactly. I don't know. It's just like when the complaint's already that he's too powerful. It's the same thing with Wonder Woman, really. Like Wonder Woman's much more inconsistent, along with the rest of the Amazons. For what it's worth, in Dragon Ball DC, the Amazons are all super powerful, and Wonder Woman, being from divine origin, made from clay, given life by the gods, is on another level than every other Amazon. So that's for what that's worth. Oh wow, okay, missing all the super chats. We're getting behind here. Yusuke, $5 donation. Thank you. Is it possible for Kakarot to actually get a biological son? Asking because Kakarot's love life doesn't look too good. I mean, if you're asking if he's like fertile, I guess it's it's a little personal.
I think he's just asking because of his personality and his ability to actually maintain a healthy relationship. But I mean, hey, they got banks for that, don't they?
Mm-hmm. And I kind of take a little offense to the biological son thing, because, you know, Superboy, we haven't said anything, but he's clearly got some Saiyan genes from somewhere. So
I'm almost afraid to think. My mind's going in places I'd rather not now. But
yeah. But let's steer away from the but will he have a real child thing? No, guys.
Mhm.
Yes. Will he make birds and the bees with someone? Or will he make nooks and the crannies with somebody? Yeah, I think nooks and the crannies.
The common
Oh
platypus.
God! Now Animal Crossing has been ruined for me.
Oh no.
Comic platypus, another $2 donation. Alfie cries every time somebody ships Goku and Wonder Woman. It's actually
Little
more me.
He takes it more, but he gets like anger. I just get sad. You guys just make me sad.
It is a really boring ship. I don't mean to like ship what you want, be into what you want, but like yeah, we're so not interested in doing that. I like. Can we just all give Alfie a little bit of applause for how well he writes and works the Shiva dynamic? Like I know you guys haven't gotten to see much of it. I've gotten to see it, and it's a really cool ship. I really like it.
Oh, thank you. I'll give her a shout out while we're here then to don't know if she's even watching this, to Brea McCoy, who voices Shiva, and she enhances all of that dialogue. Again, that scene just at the very start of the Entity Saga where Kakarot and Shiva talk about the philosophy of martial arts. So good. Love that. Love how that came out both from you, Sanji, and from Brea. So lucky to work with so talented people.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Like the whole cast. It's so good to have Sanji on this stream, and like last time we did this we had a lot of people and that got a little messy, but I think future streams we're gonna definitely try to do more like one-on-one or maybe one or two voice actors, because this is super fun, and then they can slide into it. It's super enjoyable.
I want to ask this one to you, Sanji, because you were involved in this. What if Goku was sent to Earth, but it's the Neon Genesis Evangelion Earth? Because you also voice.
Yeah, Shinji and Gendo. I wonder if people actually still remember that I was Shinji and Gendo in Ava Bridged. I mean, so you're saying if he was a 14-year-old Goku in an Evangelion world where he had to get in the giant robot. I mean, if he was a Saiyan, I'm pretty sure he would just try to punch the angels himself. If he had to do the robot, I can see hilarity ensuing of him not understanding a thing about how to pilot the robots, but I think maybe he would eventually try, and I think there could be some interesting character development with him having to, I guess, trust in the Avas as much as his own skills, maybe. So I think that could be interesting. I mean, in some weird way, there is another like an Ava project that I'm a part of. It's going rather slow because of the production, but it's kind of like an abridged but not, or more of a what if or an alternate retelling of Ava if Shinji were an actual shonen protagonist that went to like a pilot's boot camp that trained him how to be like a soldier, and he's like gung-ho about getting in the Ava and fighting against the angels, and he's the one that lives on his own, and Masato is the one that has to bunk with him because she has no money.
Fair enough. Just wanted to go, yeah. There you have it, folks. There's the official answer. There's canon now. I got what was this one? Someone asked, is there a possibility of doing a Goku Black arc? You guys know, as my prior profile pic used to be, and has some of the intros of the videos, I love me some Goku Black. There is zero possibility of a Goku Black arc in DBDC. We are not doing that.
And the reason for it is Goku Black, and what makes him interesting is Zamasu. Is the fact that it is Zamasu, and because it's only races from planet Vegeta brought over into the DC universe, there is no Zamasu. Like evil Goku is just not a concept we have much interest in.
Yeah, let's get Turles in there somewhere. He can try to throw the seed of the Tree of Might at him. Or get Goku, or get Kakarot to eat the Tree of Might seed so that it'll grow inside of him. But Kakarot's stomach is so cast iron that it doesn't grow.
I like that idea. That's funny. Bliss, how powerful would a fusion between a Saiyan and an Amazon be? I guess it depends which Amazon, because it's not like that they're all sitting on one flat level. But pretty strong. Yeah, pretty damn strong.
This one I'll ask you, Ian,
Okay.
as the boy. If Kakarot was going to become a lantern, what kind of lantern core would he fit?
Blue. Hope. That's
There you have it.
super easy to answer. Kakarot inspires hope in others. Like my argument for that, more than anything else, is when Bulma sent Trunks back in time. Think about this. Future Bulma made an entire time machine, a technology that is like completely theoretical in a down and completely destroyed future where she had to scrap and save for every little piece she could get. This is not a resource-rich Bulma at this point. She built a time machine and sent her only child back in time just to get Goku because he wasn't there for the androids. So he was their only hope, and they wrote hope on the side of the machine. And if that doesn't tell you that Goku inspires hope in others, I don't know what does. And to top on that, Goku is just an incredibly optimistic, no plan kind of guy. So yeah, 100% Goku is a Blue Lantern, which I also really like because the Blue Lantern ring, in and of itself, doesn't do anything for you. Like, there's Saint Walker is the only Blue Lantern that was able to make constructs for a long time. Because in order to access some of the higher levels of the Blue Lantern ring, besides just like basic flight and like oxygen preservation, you need a Green Lantern there. And so that's why I think Goku is a really good candidate for a Blue Lantern ring, because he is just such an optimistic person that he doesn't need it, but it would be something to assist others if you're around them. So that's why. Very spiritual, very, very hopeful person.
There you have it.
Yusuke, another $5 donation. Oh my god, killing it, man. Everyone else
Thank
get
you.
on Yusuke's level, dang it.
Wow.
We're gonna shame him into donations, Alfie. That's how we'll make
You're
the
all
money.
cherished. You're all beautiful. You don't. Everyone's fine as is.
Uh,
Don't listen to this Laughley's Stan.
will there be an episode for what the Justice League is doing? If so, will we see new members? Possibly. We may go back to Earth for some reason. I mean, it certainly would be kind of interesting to see what characters like, I don't know, Vegeta are up to right now.
Would it though? I kind of want to know what's going on with Raditz.
Yeah. Oh, dude, for anyone that wasn't there live for the premiere of the Super Saiyan Saga episode 1, go back and watch it with the live chat turned on, if for nothing else than the very, very end of the video. Oh, that is so satisfying to me to just watch the live chat explode. It's the funniest thing. Played y'all like a fiddle. And Solo Warrior, another $5. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Why aren't you, like, I'm sitting here all grateful for their money, and you're acting like, I'll do the...
Because you got it covered.
Is there any way to learn Ultra Instinct in DC? Can anybody teach him it or a similar ability? I like how you got SC after I started giving SCs. Super chats.
So just watch the very first episode we ever did. That's all I'll say. Watch the very first episode of Dragon Ball DC Origin Saga Episode 1. There's your answer.
Cool.
But thank you so much for the donation. I'm super grateful for every single one of them, and we'll pray every single time. Don't listen to Ian.
We're all appreciative.
Yep. Let's see here. Joseph Alvarez says, I hope we get a fusion of Kakarot and Vegeta in the series to fight against a powerful villain. Don't know who. The true form Darkseid is way too OP. Thank you. Someone that gets it. I was reading comments that just today, and someone was like, oh, I mean, Super Saiyan 4 would totally wipe the floor with Darkseid. I'm like, man, you don't even know.
What about Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? Or would he be too much of a playful guy that his fusion wouldn't last long enough either?
Who knows? It's hard to say.
Trying to do party poppers in Darkseid's face, that would be one hilarious visual.
it might be worth it just for that, right? Darkseid might just walk away at that point. It's the one time the fusion fucking off actually pays off.
If you're not going to take this seriously.
Yeah, he's just like, screw this, I'm out.
Uh-huh.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh, there's always one per stream. Will there be a DC version of Cell later on? No. Nope. Original stories. I'm still kind of giggling at comments on the Super Saiyan side. It's like, oh, this character's like this. I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Keep holding on to those straws because it's gonna get really confusing. I'm gonna say the same thing I said last stream. The more you expect it to be like Dragon Ball, the more we are going to fuck with your head. So go in prepared for it not to be, one-to-one with Dragon Ball anymore. There's still gonna be references. There's still gonna be a little tip of the hat, oh, this is kind of like this thing. That sometimes they're just too good to resist, but don't expect it to be like Dragon Ball, or you're gonna end up like slamming your keyboard in like frustration of how bad we got you. So yeah.
I'm gonna hit two of these at once.
Okay.
Do DBS gods and angels exist in DBDC? And I know that you've only just added Saiyans and the Tuffles to the story, but do you think it'd be cool if you added Planet Yardrat and Kakarot got instant transmission? So for two of those, no. Hard and fast rule. I don't know how much to say. I know you guys want to see new stuff, but I hate to disappoint you, but trust me, it's gonna be much better in the long run. Only things that were on Planet Vegeta are being transferred. This is from now to the end of whenever we do this series. Nothing else is happening. And for the second part, so no Whis, no Beerus, no nothing. DC has plenty of cool gods we can explore instead. On the second one about where you need to go to Yardrat and learn instant transmission, well, he doesn't really need to. He's already learning a method of teleportation. It's not the same, but it kind of does the job.
We want to keep his powers up.
Whole series again. Let's just have them rewatch it all again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get the same chair that they put. What's his name? Freaking the dude from Clockwork Orange in there. Keep the eyes,
the eye drops.
With the detail.
Oh man, I love Clockwork Orange. Good pull, man. Good pull. Let's see here. Did Kakarot and Lady Shiva have romantic chemistry before the one night stand?
As much as you can with Goku. Yeah, but they definitely had a spark. Goku definitely enjoys wanting to fight her, and he likes her company. But it's just about as much of a passion as Goku can get. He's just not wired that way. And Shiva also is quite apathetic, so they have a very unique relationship. But they both enjoy each other's company.
Mm-hmm. Trenton Brown with a $5 super chat. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
We are not worthy.
Thank you.
Oh my God, I love this. I love the super chat already.
Didn't know Sanji was in Ever Abridged. Love the series, and the line "Does Bleep want to make me a sandwich?" still randomly pops in my mind.
I love doing those, and I can't even tell who I loved saying that more as Gendo with his whole "So does bitch want to make me a sandwich?" or Shinji's "So does bitch want to make me a sandwich?" I miss that. Oh God, I really hope that once that fourth movie comes out, maybe Giga will come back out and try to tackle the movies again. He may not, but I mean, I can keep hope alive.
The plan is, let's get as big as possible, so that you be the one negotiating with him. He has to come to you.
I mean, look here. Some people don't even realize I was an Ava bridged.
Yeah. I mean, why don't we take a second? We got another super chat. I'll answer real quick, but after that, why don't we take a second and just have Sanji talk about some of his other stuff? Since we've been mostly just doing Q&A stuff. Yosuke, another $2. Thank you. We're not worthy.
Thank you.
Is a Daxamite invasion likely to happen? Well, keep in mind that. Anything could, certainly, but keep in mind that the Daxamites just, 20, 30 years ago in timeline at this point, were like completely decimated and were essentially a slave world that the Saiyans went to practice wars. So they're very much likely still rebuilding in a lot of ways. They're still like recovering from the fallout of what the Saiyans did to them. Imagine every awful war crime that has happened in history multiplied by 10 and planet-wide, and that's kind of what the Dexamites are dealing with now. So, with that cheery transition, Sanji, why don't you talk about some of your projects and stuff for a sec?
Okay. Well, I know that there is a Dragon Ball Super Abridged that I'm a part of that is episode 8. We're in the middle of the Resurrection F arc, which has been a bit of a task. But sadly, the episodes have been struck by Toei, so that's been a little bit of a wrench in the gears, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, and like I mentioned, that alternate Ava project, there is a personal passion project of mine that's almost done after nearly 3 years of editor hopping, called Dbz and Insanity, which has been a passion project since 2011, scripted since way back, recorded by nearly 85 to 90% of all the cast since 2013. So it just needs to be put together. It's just hard to find some people to help put it all together. And hell, even Gigup's in it. He cameos in the upcoming episode 5.
There you have it.
Yeah, but we got other cool cast members in there like Ali Floro, Excalibur, and such. And I mean, oh god, I've been loving the drafts of that. That's like one of my biggest projects I really, really want to get done. And the most recent thing I did release was a Deer's Abridged project, which most people are like, what the hell is a Deer's? It's pretty much a pervy Chobits show with aliens.
Cool.
And I'm pretty sure half the people will think like, what the hell's a Chobits?
Me included.
So that's just a couple.
Cool. Well, yeah, I mean, everyone really should. Alfie can probably add a link to Sanji's channel in the chat. That would have, or in the description. That would have been a good thing to do before we set up the stream. Oops. That's actually on me, but whatever. So people can go check out Sanji's channel and definitely subscribe to him and stuff, because, I mean, it's, you know, voice Kakarot Kent. Go show some support, man. Like, everyone that's on the team, go show some support. It's just we got awesome people doing awesome things on their own side, and we're just so grateful that they can fit us in, you know?
100%.
It's really great. Solo Warrior, another $5 super chat.
Thank you. Speaking of being eternally grateful, I just want to let you know that I am eternally grateful.
Oh, thank you. From the power scaling I've seen from true form dark side is above normal reality itself. Also from a 1 to 10, how skilled is Goku and Batman and Wonder Woman? Like, skilled in fighting.
I mean, it's gotta be 10 across the board, right?
In different ways, I'd say.
Yeah.
Batman's more tricky about it. Wonder Woman's really good with specialization, particularly with weaponry combat, and Goku's probably the best in just hand to hand. Though that still might be debatable.
And if you want to give any of them the edge, I'd say it'd be Goku at like an 11, simply because that's his shtick. Whereas Wonder Woman and Batman have other specialties at the same time. Whereas, like, if you make it's like the problem, right, of making Superman faster than the Flash is like, if you make everyone else a better fighter than Goku, then you kind of defeat the point of having Goku around.
Exactly.
Oh god, I see a question right here. Could DC Goku kill an angel from Ava?
To you, man. You could.
I mean, if we're talking like current skill level Goku from DC, well then I'm pretty darn sure he could, especially since he can go like Super Saiyan and shit. If we're talking like 14-year-old Goku, even in the DC universe, I think that could actually be a rather interesting fight, considering what all the different angels are able to do, considering some can either attack the mind and the psyche, while others have things like corrosive acid that can eat through like freaking many meters of steel to some that are so far out up in space and can shoot like giant, super huge Kamehameha lasers and shit. So I'm like, but I think maybe like for one of them, like maybe the God, I don't know all the angels' names, but like maybe the very like first one, Sachiel, which was the very first angel that Shinji fought. Like if he was strong enough that, because like I forget like what his skill level was at the age of 14, DC, Kakarot, and everything. But like if he could like at least have a good amount of like strength, and he could like do his whole God, I'm like drawing a blank right now on all of his moves that he had back then. Was there even like a talk about like all of his moveset from back then?
No, unfortunately, that period is something I would like to go back to.
Like, would he be able to fly at that
No,
age?
that's he had Nimbus though, and he had the power pole. Not
Okay.
not classic
Okay,
Dragon Ball one, but like some Wukongs, so they'd even be even stronger.
Like if it's stronger, then if all that Sachiel had to do was have like his core destroyed, I think that with the Nimbus and with the strong power pole, I think he could actually give Sachiel at least a run for his money, since that angel was like pretty slow, very lumbering. So I'm like, I think Goku would at least have the advantage with that one at the very least with speed. But the other
You get
ones,
like
I
a
think
King Piccolo situation where he, like bursts through the
pretty
chest.
much, yeah. Like I can see it, like like he keeps on hitting him back and forth. It starts to crack, then he just flies with the Nimbus at full speed while extending the power pole and just rams right through it as it blows up into a giant cross.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Oh god, symbolism right there would be awesome, and just the visual right there would be cool.
There's so many things like that in series. I'm like, I wish we could afford to commission this one, because there's so many cool moments that we got coming up and stuff, and just that we've done. I still really want like friggin' Uzaru Vegeta in the Apocalypse armor. Really want to see that. I'm working on a 3D model of it, but I see all the problems with it now that I've made it, and just someone drew it, then I just get to geek out over it, Solo Warrior, $5 super chat, so I want to thank you for that. This question is really dark. It's a fair question, and I kind of brought it on myself, so I'll answer it and we'll just move on really quick. I know this is dark, but did the Saiyans are the female Daxamite? Please say no, but I had to ask. I really don't want to get into that, because if the answer to that were to be yes, it would only be something where we would want to touch that if we were going to do a story specifically about that.
Well, I will just jump in and flat out say no.
Yeah.
Saiyans as a race aren't sexual. That's why they have such a low population.
That's a good way to look at it too. That's just
Saiyans
something that
are-
we probably, that's just a very touchy subject that we just would not want to touch unless we had like something really to say about it. And I really don't think that's something that we'd want to get into in the series. So I kind of brought that on myself, but yeah, thanks Geek, for saving me there.
Here's a question for me right there, right after that.
Oh.
What does Sanji like about the DBDC metaverse? And to be honest, I love just Kakarot and Bruce's Batman's like relationship with each other.
Yeah.
Oh really? That's your fave. I'm
That's
glad
like
you
one
dig
of my
that.
favorite, throughout from the beginning up until especially like the end of the Entity Saga. Like I just enjoyed the kind of like just the banter and the growth that both Bruce kind of started to have, like the fondness he almost had towards Kakarot, and the lessons that finally embedded themselves into Kakarot from Bruce, from either just like grilling him about it and finally what eventually befell Bruce.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a really good way to look at it.
Some of our favorite stuff to write, honestly. It's a really good dynamic. Because there's not really... I mean, you can kind of get Piccolo and Vegeta at different times, but not anyone quite on like that Batman level of criticalness for Goku to bounce off of in DC. So it's a fun dynamic that he doesn't usually get to mess around with. Yosuke, another $10 donation. Yes, Super Saiyan Goku again. The GIF. Glad to have you as Kakarot Kent, Saji. Can't think of anyone else for the job. My last question for the day is: are we going to have to meet Guy? Are we still going to have to meet Guy Gardner? Have to? I think that's a really good way to express meeting Guy Gardner. For what it's worth, he does exist in DBDC. We just don't have any particular interest in using him. So he's like around, but I don't think there's any like at least near point in the future where he'll show up. Maybe in like a big background shot or something at some point.
And thanks a lot, Yasuke. I appreciate the support.
Yeah. What is your favorite DBZ and DC characters? I'll go round robin with that one. I'll go first. My favorite Dragon Ball character is Vegeta, and my favorite DC character is the Joker. Alfie?
I was waiting for Sanji.
I'm still thinking at the moment because, like, I don't know if I want to go the obvious route.
I'll shoot then. I'll save you, my friend. My favorite DC character is Superman, and my favorite DBZ character is Goku.
For me, DC, it's always been tried and true, but Batman, because he was like the first DC character I was ever introduced to. And as for Dragon Ball Z, man, I guess I would have to go, like, well, as weird as this is, well, no, not as weird, but like this character really stuck with me for a long time when I was growing up. But alternate future Trunks.
Cool.
Nice.
I would just thought that he was like badass, and he was always like one of my favorites.
I mean, he's got that sword, man. It's super cool. All right, Isaac Sherban. Question, but not for DBDC. Will there be more aliens in Dragon Ball Z or no? If not, will there be What If the movie The Predator? I would like to have done more aliens in Dragon Ball. I really, really loved the part 2 of that, but unfortunately it didn't even hit 10,000 views. And so something we try to do with those like other series that aren't Dragon Ball DC is write them in such a way that if we never make a part 2 or a continuation, it's fine, and that certainly is fine just as it is. But at the same time, it is kind of disappointing that one didn't get more views because we just can't justify going back to it. If you want us to go back to it, go share the video around, see if we can get it like up to, at this point it'd have to at least hit 20k. Because we have to consider the level it's at basically starting from 0 all over again. Hey, we got a subscriber. We got a Batman subscriber from Luis Sanchez. Hi. The gifts are working. I'm excited. We spent like a good hour trying to make those all work. So.
Yeah.
As far as if we'll do one on Predator, I'd like to. I'm still working on a concept for that. And again, seeing the Aliens one kind of petered out after the second one, it's not high on the priority list, unfortunately. So sorry, but that's the answer you got.
If you wanted to make it, get everyone going on there now. Get all your friends who've never watched it before and just get them to view it. Mm-hmm. That's how you make change on the channel. You control the destiny.
I mean, 100%. It's easy to tune it out because you hear YouTubers say it all the time. Like, comment, subscribe, share. That's what makes the algorithm work. Like, even if you watch the video and you had nothing to say, you're literally like, I have no thoughts on this. Every question I have is answered. I don't they'll probably think it's annoying if I just say this is a great video, or maybe you didn't even like the video, whatever. Whatever you do, leave a comment on every video, no matter what, because the bigger the videos get, the bigger the channel gets, the more we're likely to do more and more stuff. The bigger the channel gets, the more we can put into it, the more we can afford art for things, because not everyone can afford to do it for free. The more we can get animation, like the Kakarot Kent Super Saiyan transformation. It's a really, really cool moment. We're really excited to be able, from the ad revenue and the Patreon, to be able to do that. But like, we do need the help. We need to grow the channel to make moments like that happen. So seriously, commenting, sharing every video, liking every video, putting them in favorites playlists, all of that stuff helps in the weird voodoo magic of the YouTube algorithm gods. So, yeah. Wait, can we get Saji? Could you say like, comment, share, and subscribe in the Kakarot Kent voice?
Be sure to comment, share, and subscribe so that the channel can grow much stronger like me.
Thanks, Goku.
No
Thank
problem.
It is adorable, man. I love it. Oh. All right, let's see here. What else we got here? What if Joker got the power of a Saiyan, or what if Goku became Joker? Super interesting, from Cross McKinney. That is something I could legit see Joker doing, finding some kind of wacky way to get Saiyan-based powers. And I mean, with the Zenkai's, Joker's gonna get like super powerful, isn't he? Because all he does is get his butt kicked. I mean, it's true, right? Why are you booing me? I'm right.
You are
I do want to
right.
answer one quick question before they keep asking it. One person, Max the Demon Wolf, is asking if Farmer with a shotgun exists in the DBDC.
Yeah,
And I will say,
character. Yeah.
I will. Okay. Well, I was gonna say like a farmer with a shotgun. Probably a bunch of farmers with shotguns exist in this world.
Yeah,
But if
you
we're
want to
going
know?
if we're going by the
guys.
logic that it was only Vegeta, only Planet Vegeta that got swapped. It's not the farmer with a shotgun.
I will tell you, it was the farmer with a shotgun, and he
It
is
was?
in our series. Because guess
Oh
what, guys?
yeah! Holy
Watch the
shit, I
first
forgot.
episode. His
That's
name's
right.
Jonathan Kent.
That's right. Oh my god, I need to rewatch the whole freaking movies.
Yeah, his name is Jonathan Kent. That's farmer with a shotgun, and he died just the same. So there you have it.
Mhm.
But also,
course.
other question. Will we get Super Saiyan 2, 3, etc. other forms question? I don't know. Goku, as a Super Saiyan, do you think you can go even further beyond down the line, or do you think that's just not going to happen?
I mean, anyone can go further beyond.
There you have it. There's the answer. Stop asking. I can't spoil you guys. Like, why do you imagine if in the back of a manga volume, right? It's just like, oh, dear Toriyama Sensei, really love this chapter. Will there be a Super Saiyan 2? And Toriyama just replied, yes, there will. It's gonna happen here. Laughs. Like, I can't. Like, you don't want me to. You think you want me to answer, but you don't. You really don't.
Regardless, it'll be fun if I have to do a freaking long ass scream.
Yeah, we're just gonna make you just
Funner
go.
like nothing is funner than doing like a long power up scream while you live in a single bedroom apartment with families living nearby.
Ah, it's just so good, isn't it? Just so
3 in the morning.
convenient.
Oh
For
yeah,
everyone.
just 3 in the morning. You just have like little Jimmy or something sleeping in bed. Then he hears, "Ah!" I technically like cut that short. I could have gone a whole lot longer, but I did not want to.
I'm sure you can, but I think you might have grown too many hairs on your chest with the amount of manly energy that just. I mean, I've already just grew 5 inches from hearing that, and if anyone's got any dogs at home, they've just become wolves.
I
know,
grew
it's weird
5
as-
inches, but in a different spot.
You've got to thank my training as Shinji for the screaming. 10 minutes takes straight of just nothing but screaming. Now I'll give it this. I'll give it this though. I was screaming like a bitch for Shinji, but it did teach me how to really do long screams.
Nice. It's cool. It's like I know when I first started getting into like all this fan production stuff, I tried to get a friend of mine to voice someone like be like, all right, I need you to like scream like woohoo and excitement, and it's just like 10 minutes just sitting in his room going woo, woo like screaming, getting like really impassioned and stuff. Anyone can voice act for like just reading lines and kind of get into a scene. But like the screaming, the intense emotion, that stuff's really hard to pull off. And so when you hear like Sanji and Trevor, our Goku and Vegeta respectively, really go that full Dragon Ball Z kind of way and really like they sell it, man. It's primal. I don't know how you do it. It's really cool stuff. Really
Wait,
appreciate it.
they're asking. I was doing the Goku scream for the first time here, as strainful as it sounds. Oh, for the first time, like here in the stream. I mean, that wasn't strainful at all.
I think they just mean your first Goku role.
Well, no, not in that. I mean, hell, for Goku, I mean, hell, I did technically do a. Okay, it's the context is weird, but I did have to do like a Goku power up / pissing scream for episode 7 of Dragon Ball Super Abridged, where he's just like, I gotta go wee wee really bad, and then Vegeta's like do it over there, and then I just go like, ah!
Oh, it's so goofy.
That's so cursed.
And that was an improv. I told him like, why don't instead of me just like doing I actually do a power up scream that goes into a relieved and people just loved it. They thought like, oh my god, he's passing a kidney stone.
Goku, with the way he eats, I doubt he takes care of his diet very well. So I could see that. Trenton Brown, I believe this is a Goku voice request with a $5 super chat. Thank you. We are not worthy. We are not worthy. Anyone can go further beyond. Ain't that right, Terry McGinnis?
Goku Beyond confirmed.
Alrighty. You want to go for it, Sanjay, or you want to keep going?
Wait, for what?
For
more screaming?
No, for anyone can go further beyond. Ain't that right, Terry McGinnis? In the Goku voice.
But okay. Anyone can go further beyond. Ain't that right, Terry McGinnis?
Yeah, that's fun. I like
What the
that
shway?
Shway. This is the coolest moment of my life.
That was good.
Oh. Yeah, dude, keep on doing more quotes if people want them.
Yeah.
That's always it's fun.
Yeah. What was Shazam doing during the series? Hey, he was hanging out in, Fawcett City, doing his thing. He was too young to join the Justice League. Batman figured out he's like 5, and they're like, nope. Robert Barrows. Who created Rogozar? Dr. Raichi?
I said it in the Discord anyway, so just fine. We will discuss this more down the line in maybe flashback episodes, potentially, and more Saiyan lore. But just to answer questions, the creation of Rogozar was done by Dr. Raichi, Dr. Mu, and Daxamite scientists in a bid to save themselves from the Saiyans. Unfortunately, the project was finished well after they died, and Rogozar was left to simply take revenge for a people that had already been perished.
So the Rogozar being created by the Tuffles and the Daxamites, what are the chances these would blend right into each other? How did he get in contact with the gods? Also, was he created when the Saiyans were taking over planet Tuffle / Vegeta? So he was in process of, it was like the last days of the war they started, or like last years of the war, we should probably say. They started working on Rogozar. As far as how he got in contact with the gods, with the what is the Quintessence, I believe is the ruling class, with like High Father and the Guardians on it and stuff. How did he get in contact with them? Same way he did in the comics, which is to say, I don't know.
He's just he's just that much of a badass.
Yep. But if Shazam isn't in the league, then why is Goku in it if he's mentally 5? Listen, you're not
you
wrong.
Just came for him.
You're not wrong. But like Goku's league founders, the rules are different. It's the same reason that Batman's all like, "Oh, you can't have kid sidekicks," and everyone just looks at him like, "Really, Bruce? Really? You gonna lecture us now?"
I mean, even I don't think that Goku's like mentally five. He's just a kid at heart when you really get down to it.
He's just naive. It's not that he's actually not intelligent. It's just he chooses. It's like if Sherlock Holmes was a martial artist. Sherlock Holmes has that scene where he talks about having so much information in his head that he only chooses to focus on what's popular. So he doesn't know how many planets are in the solar system because it's not relevant to his cases. Goku's like that, but just with fighting and martial arts. So anything that's not relevant to that, he kind of just doesn't take in. It doesn't stick. So like social cues and everything just don't interest him. But if something interests him, will research it and figure it out faster than anyone else in Dragon Ball possibly could. There is no one in Dragon Ball, I would even argue, even among like the angels and stuff, who are smarter at Goku when it comes to picking up new things and figuring them out. It's why Vegeta has to work twice as hard because Goku's not a physical prodigy, but he's definitely a mental prodigy, and that's why. And it takes Vegeta longer to figure these things out because Goku's just it's unbelievable how quick Goku just picks things up and just it takes like a duck to water. So one of those things is yes, he is immature, but for the job of being a protector, he's better suited to it than Billy would be, because
Like
Billy
in a weird,
actually,
yeah, like I was just gonna say sorry. It's just that the way that
no,
you
no,
were
it's fine.
wording that, like in a weird way, and this may be controversial because I know some people don't like it, but that kind of almost reminds me of Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. It's like if it's something he likes, he will focus on it. Even if it's something that he may not find a lot of interest in, if there's something he can, he will learn it. Like there was an episode where he learned all the rules of football and all the intricacies, even though he didn't like it because his father wanted him to learn it. So he learned it. Kind of like how Goku learns all these things that he wants to know about fighting. He'll just pick it up. What he likes, he picks it up. But when it comes to those other things that aren't as much and he's not being goaded into like having to remember them, it kind of just goes in one ear out the other, and he kind of just sticks with what he enjoys better.
No, I think that's
I
very
know.
accurate.
I know, a bit of a hot take there, but I was just like,
it all tracks.
Um, Joseph Alvarez is asking a lot of questions. He needs to go back and watch the videos because he just asked, "Can we get Broly in the series?" Yeah, sure, we'll work on that for you.
all right. Oh, and before this goes any further down in the chat, someone said, "Well, if you really don't mind, my one voice request is, let me see if I can just, because like it's like an R, like, Har! Fight me if you're ready to die."
Intimidating Goku.
I don't know the context for that.
Yeah, that seems more like that's like a Tarless Goku Black kind of line.
Yeah.
Fight me if you're ready to die. That's more Goku Blackish.
To get Goku Black, you have to copy me.
Yeah.
It's like, fight me if you're ready to die. Like you have to get the Britishness in for Goku Black.
Fight me if you're ready to die.
Yeah, kind of. I'll be Zamasu, and I'll just send you lines, and you ape.
Filthy Ningen!
Ningen!
Max the Demon Wolf. Can we get Broly in the series, but except it's both Brolys? Because as we all know, no one is stronger than Broly, except for Broly. I actually did like a suggestion we got. We don't have this plan, but if anything else, it'd be cool art to see, just because someone made like a really good visual suggestion, which was to have like the Justice Lords universe, or the Crime Syndicate universe. That's what it is. The Crime Syndicate universe. And over there is Z era Broly, but he's wearing like the coat, the pelt of an animal around his waist and stuff. And we're like, that'd be actually a really cool visual to pull off. So like you got like the evil version of the Justice League, and then their like secret weapon is Z Broly, and he's got the pelt. I like that idea. I don't know. I have no idea if we'd ever do it. We don't have any evil Justice League stories planned at the moment. Do Kakarot and the other Leaguers think of each other as brothers/sisters?
No, I wouldn't say anyone on the League has a brotherly or sisterly relationship with each other. In my opinion, I think a lot of them are just friends that have varying degrees of friendship, sometimes just co-workers. I can't think of like I would even say I don't think a lot of people like to say Batman and Superman think of each other as brothers, and I think Batman and Superman are just like best friends. I don't think they're brotherly like Dick. I think Batman and Dick Grayson view each other as brothers and father son and that whole deal. I don't think Wonder Woman views every single person on planet Earth as a sister, so that technically works. But yeah, I don't think it's as familial as even like the Z fighters are. Like I don't think the Justice League actually does hang out with each other that much.
I don't know. I like the issues where like the Justice League is having a barbecue or whatever.
Yeah, but that's like a work barbecue or something, right?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, Superman was freaking Batman's best man.
Yeah, but Superman would be anyone's best man.
That's why he's super.
Fair. I don't know. I think they're a little bit tighter, but there are like some rockier ones. Like I think Hal Jordan and Batman are like mutual respect at a certain point. But like Flash, Wally Flash particularly like called Hal Uncle Hal at points. So it just depends on which specific characters.
If Barry was still alive, I would say him and Hal view each other as brothers.
Mm-hmm.
But in R1 now, the people who are probably closest on the League would be Kakarot and Batman. And even then, that's very, very different. That almost is a brother because Bruce Wayne is totally the older brother in that relationship, dealing with his dumbass younger brother.
Max the Demon Wolf. I remember a friend of mine once saying that the Batman and Superman relationship in DC is like the Goku and Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z. No. That's a hard no for me.
Batman doesn't hate at any point. He doesn't hate Superman, and he's never trying to one-up him. He's cautious around him and paranoid around him because rightly so. But there's no hang-ups there between them. And Superman is probably more considerate of Bruce's feelings than Goku is of Vegeta. So it's a much healthier relationship than Goku and Vegeta have in DBZ. But by the end of like in Super and stuff, they're close, but they're rivals, and Batman and Superman aren't rivals.
Mm-hmm. Ryan / Little King Mills / Mosav Bloodbot has a vocal request. Sanji says, "You fool, Rogol-Zar."
You fool, Rogol-Zar!
The Super Saiyan is real.
Ally to good, nightmare to you.
Up goes the weasel. Like that little bat guy, whatever his name was.
His name was Bruce!
That would have been hype. That would have been hype. Damn it. That would have been hype. It would have been hype.
How would the Justice League react to Saitama? Oh, man.
Okay, can I have this?
Go for it.
I always know what is. I would want to do this, whatever. But, like, people are like, oh, where would he stack? I'm like, no. For the gag, he has to be overwhelmingly stronger than all of them combined. To make he just turns up and, like, they're dealing with, like, freaking
Starro.
Mixelplick. And he takes him out in one punch, and they just don't know how to deal with him. They're pretty chill, so they'd probably be okay with him, and he'd probably be in a much nicer headspace than the Hero Association, where they're all corrupt assholes. The Justice League would be like nice with Saitama, so he'd be cool to hang out with. But yeah, they would just not know what his deal was, and Batman would have a heart attack. Batman would have a heart attack once he realizes, A, where did he get this power? no, does not compute how paranoia implode.
I could
Yes.
almost see Batman like trying to just put into his computer all of the different types of like just the different types of training, like the training that Saitama goes through, and how long it would naturally take for someone in the DC universe to actually get that kind of power, and for the computer to just say "F this, I'm out," and it blows up.
Yeah, legit. Like it would be like he asks like the Mobius chair. It's just like, where did he get his power? And it's just like he did 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups. No! Like smashes it fistly and angry. So you're always doing the whole story of just.
Yeah, like I could see Goku or like Kakarot in this case, just like he sees how strong he's like, come on, punch me! I want to see how far I go.
Yeah, Goku becomes Krillin in that circumstance.
Yeah, pretty much like okay, first like this, comes back. All right, now it's Super Saiyan. Woo!
Gianni Perez says, "Can we have geeks say I like pudding as Rogolzar?"
I'm glad you asked.
I enjoy. No, I require pudding.
There you go.
Oh my. Can we please have geeks say I'm hilarious and you'll quote everything I say as Rogolzar?
Why am I getting the request? This wasn't part of the deal.
I am hilarious, and you will quote everything I say.
That if we ever do DBDC abridged, Rogolzar then becomes our Nappa.
He's like, Sinestro, Sinestro. I'm haunting you.
If that does happen, then we really will start having the little sound effect.
Yeah. That'd be so good.
Look, Sinestro, it's a shiny lantern.
Damn it. Question. How will the Darkseid War play since some of the League becomes gods? We're not doing adaptations, so Darkseid War is not going to happen.
Yeah, we're not. No. And just for research sake, we're not doing Jeff Johns' New Gods Darkseid stuff. We're doing Morrison, Kirby, King. Those are the Trinity if you want to get a gauge of the takes we do.
Mm-hmm. Nick Jacob says, "Can you do a TFS Nappa impression?" I'll take a crack at it.
Shoot.
All right. Vegeta. I'm haunting you.
I want to get in on this. The whole like, hey Vegeta, I think that's their queen. I'm curious about how they mate. Like you, breed for us.
He's good. He's good. Saitama versus Darkseid, the battle of the gods. The one thing that can destroy true form Darkseid. A gag character.
It's why he doesn't deal with them. We've
How
seen
about
it go
Saitama
down. We've
versus
seen
a-
Darkseid fight Bat Knight, and he loses hard.
How about Saitama versus Aurelie?
Oh, yeah.
They would just play video games. That's how
King
it's
wins.
Like,
King wins. King is the strongest.
King remained. Hercule and King take that victory.
Nah, King all the way. Like King is my definition of a character that's technically weaker than all the other characters done right, because for me, he was likable from the get-go. Like Hercule, Mr. Satan, he had to grow on me for after the whole during the Majin Buu arc. Because boy howdy, I was pretty much like Vegeta with Hercule, like I am the hype. Kill him.
Nice. Solo Warrior with another $5 super chat. Thank you so much. You are sustaining us. Every creature has a limit to how strong they can get. They have a limiter. Saitama removed his, so he can just keep getting stronger. It's explained.
Yeah, but like again, it's explained, but it's part of it's ridiculous and that's the joke. Don't take it so seriously. The core One Punch Man has a very deep lore, and it gets more into the rest of the characters. But Saitama himself, his power set, is specifically just built on what happens when a shonen hero at the end of their series gets inserted into chapter 1. And just like, how bored would Goku be in early Dragon Ball if he had Ultra Instinct? And how insane would that make him?
That's pretty funny.
That would make some of the interactions hilarious.
Indeed.
I mean, Kid Goku was already stomping everyone. He kicked
That's true.
everybody's ass. It's ridiculous. Ninja Murasaki, favorite Dragon Ball era character. Let's see here. Naruto in Dragon Ball universe with 9 tails. Would you do a what if of that, Alfie?
No, because Naruto is so lore specific to its world and everything about it, and how those systems are built up. It'd be very difficult to do that properly, I feel.
Short Beard with a $2 donation. Thank you. DBDC abridged? You mean DBDC Super Friends? That'd be pretty fucking funny.
Aquaman's powerful member.
Yes, you were about. Aquaman's good.
He will fill everyone's lungs with water and let goldfish swim in them like they were little aquariums.
Yeah, but like Goku would just drink and eat the goldfish. So he's fine.
So strong he can drain his lungs and push all the water out of his lungs into his stomach.
That's just Goku. Vegeta could do it.
Mysterious Mask 88. Feel free to take a pass on this if you guys don't want to. How old are you guys? I'm 29.
Last time I checked, 2 billion.
Mine is a cigarette.
Nice. How strong are you guys going to make Goku in your series, or is he already at his limit?
Saiyans have no limits.
They break past them. How would the canon Goku stand in DC? His powers are till the end of Super. Like, just if that Goku were to plop over.
Yeah,
DC.
if regular Super Goku at the end of the Tournament of Power showed up, well, again, depending on who you ask, they're gonna have a different opinion. Me, just because of how the storytelling of Dragon Ball is geared to differently, he instantly becomes on like a bigger tier than the Justice League, just because he's dealing with universal threats at that point. Whereas the Justice League tend to do that as teams, whereas Goku normally just does it like he's the last guy coming in at 1v1. And like it's Battle of Gods, Goku and Beerus are punching and they're shaking the universe and whole shit like that. I think it's just above a little bit of how DC characters are consistently portrayed. You have the outliers, but like just if you pick your regular Justice League run, it's not having universe shaking punches. It's got like planet shaking punches or moon shaking punches. That's the regular thing writers tend to go with, just because DC's very afraid of coming across as silly, especially with characters like Superman, and they're very self-conscious for some reason. That's been starting to go away. So I won't say that's a hard and fast rule, but if I was going to write it and regular Goku did show up, I would have him be on like a higher tier compared to like regular Justice League members.
How do you think the aliens, the Predator, would do if they were in the DBZ universe? Well, you should go watch the aliens in Dragon Ball Part 1 and Part 2, which is criminally underviewed.
Plug.
Predators, that's why I've been having a hard time really thinking of a thing, because I don't really find like Predators with Ki to be all that interesting. It just kind of feels a little... I mean, it's not silly, but it just feels like not what makes Predators interesting. So they probably would just be mainly doing their thing, because it's not like every race in Dragon Ball has Ki mastery to the degree the Saiyans do. Like Earth is still basically Earth as far as the normal human ability. So I guess Predators would just be doing their thing unless they got like conquered by Frieza or something. What if Danny Phantom was in Marvel? I'd like that. I think Danny Phantom is a really cool idea for a show, and I just don't like the tone of it because it is like too like comedy based, Fairly Odd Parents. I think if you just play that like concept straight, ghost based superhero kind of thing, I think that could be fun.
I want to answer this one because it's personal, and say I don't want to make you uncomfortable with this, but what happened between you and Smug? And you know, just people let you down. You raise them up. You spend time with someone as a friend, as a lover, and they just throw you aside. And it hurts, but you know, you move on, you get past it, and I wish Smug none of the best. I would actually want to see him buried right now in the ground, and yeah, so that's just it. If you see Smug Skip, tell him Geek for Fun's coming for him. I'm no longer Geek for Fun. I'm Geek for fatalities.
Alfie commits way too hard to the bits. Oh man, would you guys have Double Artemis voice Cell when the time comes? His voice as Cell is fantastic. Almost fooled me to the real one. No, because we're not gonna have Cell in it. But if anyone's got the connection, or if Double Artemis is watching, we'd love to have you come in and voice someone. That's something we are really interested in doing.
Fun.
Is getting just people to come on and voice and really, you know, make the Dragon Ball community a community. It's why we're excited to have like Fusion on board with the team and stuff too. So it's exciting times. What would Batman do if he saw the Titan shifters such as Eren or Reiner or Annie? I have no idea. I don't even know what that question is in relation
Oh, he
to.
means Attack on Titan. Yeah. So, what would Batman do if he saw a Titan shifter? Well, I mean, like Batman deals with those kind of like transforming people all the time. Like a Titan is not much. Read Night of the Monster Man, the arc that recently finished in DC Rebirth, deals with how Batman takes down like kaiju-sized foes.
That arc still disappoints me to this day.
Yeah, but it's fun. Don't listen to Ian. So that happens. So Batman, yeah. Normally the answer is Batman will find a way. If medieval ass people can figure out how to take down Titans with jet engines and knives, Batman would find a way to do it, and he'd find a way to do it non-lethally.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Trenton Brown has donated $2. He says, "Thank you. Alexa, play Careless Whisper for Alfie and Smug."
Thanks, I appreciate that. That was the song our first dance was to. Our second dance was All Star by Smash Mouth.
Which one of you was Shrek and which one of you was Donkey?
I think the real question is which one of us was Donkey and which one of us was the dragon.
No, I meant what I said. It'll all be ogre soon.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
$2 donation from the Comic Platypus. Alfie is deaf coming for Smug. Yep. Sure
Phrasing.
Is. Phrasing. Films like Godzilla or... Do you watch kaiju films like Godzilla or Mothra?
Hell yeah. Kaiju's awesome.
Oh, Godzilla. I grew up on that shit.
It's the coolest.
I really want to like it.
I still have my first VHS, which technically the first VHS of Godzilla I ever owned was Godzilla vs. Biollante, which a lot of people forget about Biollante, but that was like one of the most cool designs for one of those kaiju from that era.
He's definitely creative. I'm just going to continue to ignore Ian because he's obviously got bad taste.
Every time I try to watch one, I get bored. But I think the idea is so cool. I don't know. I have a hard time with kaiju films. I want to.
You watched? Have you watched Shin Godzilla?
No, I have not yet.
Oh,
that would be a geeky gentleman.
Okay.
That'll be
Hey,
it.
go subscribe to Geeky Gentleman if you want to
Yeah,
just hear
yeah,
us
yeah.
talk about stuff.
Plug. If you want to see, if you like just this hanging out vibe with just talking around, I'm on Ian's channel, Geeky Gentleman. We do a podcast 2 a week, 3 a week. We're very consistent. He's on top of that shit. So, and it's not just me; it's beautiful, wonderful guests, far more interesting than little old I. So, go subscribe to his channel. I know some of you already have, but like everyone.
Yeah, everyone. I wanna match Alfie's sub count.
He is the Vegeta in this relationship.
God, if that's the case, I am like way. No, you know, you say that, and that is so damn true because like when we started collaborating, I was like so far above you, and then.
Oh my god.
The gap keeps widening. How?
That's just crazy.
Oh, that's so funny. And now I'm just like fucking like, I must train and do this.
Yeah, we're like Android Saga at the moment.
Right.
This is the gap.
Oh, that's terrible. Man. Dr. Manhattan versus DC Goku. I guess Dr. Manhattan. It's hard to get a time where Dr. Manhattan doesn't win one of those.
Whoever wins, Alan Moore loses.
Oh.
That's the only victory I need.
Cassie Weddle asks, "Do you guys like the Percy Jackson series?" Never
Never.
read it.
Yeah, I didn't read it or watch it.
Not interested.
Trenton Brown says, "Majin Ian when?"
Ooh. We got a few more arcs to go before he finally just snaps with my shit and like blows up half of our subscriber base. No!
If it were a marker, I might have actually done it.
Don't encourage him. He'll kill us all.
Oh man, that's a good idea though. It's a good idea. That'd be a good bit to do in one of the videos or something.
Yeah.
What's a good idea? Drawing an M on your forehead or killing us all?
I mean, are the two mutually exclusive? Like, can I do both?
Drawing it and having it magically put on your forehead are two different things.
Oh, see, getting all picky now.
That's semantics.
That's right, Ian. You've got two Gokus to deal with.
Casey Weddle asks, "Are there going to be songs for Chi-Chi's Disney Princess venture?" So we mentioned that in a stream, but we are legit working on that. And Alfie and I have run into a wall, which is we don't know how to write lyrics. That's not something either of us have ever had any experience in doing. So if you've got experience in lyric writing and you want to help out on one of the videos, like get in contact, leave a comment, join the Discord, whatever it is. We really could use someone to help with specifically with lyric writing. So yeah, get in touch about that. That'd be cool. Voice request: Kakarot saying firing the Chaos Cannon. So the Chaos Cannon fire, Sanji, if you feel so inclined.
Oh, just doing like Chaos Cannon?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I gotta get in my little space. Don't want to disturb the neighbors. Chaos Cannon!
Oh, it's the hype of shit.
Nani? How do you I want to ask you, Sanji, how do you find that as just an attack name? Is it okay to say? Is it awkward to say? Like, did we make a good idea, our original attack name, or is this like Kamehameha
I like
just
the name.
bad?
I like the name and I like the idea of it. The canon can be sometimes a little bit tricky to say, like with such intensity, because it's like versus going like Kamehameha, where it's just like one syllable. I'm having to like project two, and I want them to both be like, I don't want one to be lesser than the other. I want them to both be, audible enough that people know what I'm trying to say. So it's not like chaos. What like Wutan, Wangtan? Oh, canon. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I feel ya. I feel ya. You've done a fantastic job, regardless, so far dealing with my bullshit. So thank you for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I freaking love the name for it. It's good on you, Alfie. That was a good idea. Let's see here. Zero Mage Joju4 says Ian is beyond omnipresent. He's stronger than Farmer with a shotgun. You better fucking recognize.
He scares us sometimes. How much he's growing in power every day.
Every day.
Time someone comments, "Oh, I really like the Vegeta Wonder Woman episode," he grows. His ego grows 10 sizes that day.
Yeah. YouTube tries to keep that episode down. It kind of pisses me off. Like, you compare it to the other episodes of the Entity Saga, and it is, like, markedly less. And it's like, why? And then, like, you try to watch the Entity Saga episode by episode, and it specifically doesn't recommend that one. And it's annoying.
It's super weird.
Yeah. Do you guys play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot? I'm so excited for the DLC.
Yes, I have played it. Specifically as well, I've been enjoying watching my girlfriend Sarah, who voices Wonder Woman in our series, Star Sparrow. She's been playing it, and it's been really fun just getting to see that experience again. Yeah, it's a great game. And the DLC where you get to train with Whis and go Super Saiyan God looks super fun.
I would play it if they had it on Switch, because I don't got a PS4.
Ooh. Get on that, Nintendo, or else we're coming for you. That's right. Geeks
I
for
want
fun.
to get all of my anime weeb games on Switch.
You think that'd be the place for it as well?
Huh?
You think that would be the place for it as well? Given
yeah.
Given Microsoft should have less connections to anime than Nintendo, surely.
Yeah, but not only that, but all the censorship going on with Sony. I mean, hell, when freaking Nintendo has more uncut games like the Senran Kagura franchise and Galgun and Gun Pixies, and the PlayStation is now like, okay, first it used to be the PlayStation you got all that stuff on, and now it's Nintendo where you have to go to. I'm like, did we all shift into like a parallel universe or something?
Yes, we're in the worst timeline.
Well, I don't know. I own the Switch, so I have access to my uncut anime weeb games.
Ryan Little's got a voice request here, Sanji. Raditz, how did you become a Super Saiyan?
Raditz, how did you become a Super Saiyan?
It's hype. It's cool. Shortbeard with a $2 donation, and he's just here to be supportive because we love him. Thank you so much, Shortbeard. He says, NC episode 3 was great. Love the Vegeta/Orion banter. Thank you, sir. That's some
Shortbeard, big heart.
Yep, Shortbeard, big heart. What if Goku landed in the JoJo universe?
Then there would be a lot more
It'd be
of
like
this.
Ginyu as Goku all over again.
Yeah, it would be Ginyu Goku, but straight, and it'd be fantastic, and I'd love it. And you can actually look up Araki drawing Goku and what he'd look like. He's done it. He's drawn it, and it looks hype as fuck. So there's that. It's weird to say that though, because that's the one where it's like, that's when you're comparing a contemporary. Because Dragon Ball and JoJo are publishing Shonen Jump at the same time, which is weird to think about. Whereas like Naruto and all the other what ifs we're talking about are like so distant, but like they were like competitors. So there might be something to it, but again, they're so radically different in style and tone. So I wouldn't really be interested in doing it, but I think it's cool art, and I love me some JoJo. So there's bound to be a JoJo what if eventually on this channel.
Let's see here. Goku in Final Fantasy.
I read it the way it's actually written there, and I'm like, Final Fantasy in Goku? So his stomach is ever expansive.
That's true.
The fantasy would be trying to crawl out of his gut. It'll be like that episode with Lemmy Winks in South Park and Mr. Slave.
I think that's definitely you saying that has just definitely given someone a fetish. I want you to know that.
That is bone. Let's see. I'd love to hear Sanji's Super Saiyan 4 voice.
Okay. Like Super Saiyan 4. Like I'm trying to think of a line.
Um,
Uh,
that's a good one.
It's over. But yeah, it's like I always like the way he said it. It's over, baby, because it's like in the context, he's talking to baby, but otherwise it's kind of like whoa.
It's over, baby.
Nice.
I have become Super Saiyan 4.
It's the coolest shit. I can't believe we're not getting more voice requests because I'm just sitting here geeking out over it. I could hear me talk about this character would be this way all day, but like Sanji, I'm just geeking it.
yeah, it's like doing Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It's like because he's always talking in like a very deep whisper, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's how I do
He's
my
all
dark
like-
side.
Yeah, all with the dark side. Get down with the sickness. Oh, ah, ah, ah.
Well, I mean, he's got the monkey form, so it should be a little more primal of an huh?
Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm here. I'm here with this all. Okay.
Yeah. Imagine a Super Saiyan 4 Batman. Like, just with the freaking, like, cowl on over there.
The cowl would just come off.
He'd find a way
Um,
to make it fit. He's Batman. That's the one thing he'd do. So yeah. You've got Caveman Batman. Put some fur on him. There you go.
yeah. Okay, I got a voice request. I wasn't expecting that. Shortbeard, Ian, can we get the GL oath as Mogo? Oh, man. All right, so, like, I'm a cheater. These two are the actually talented ones. I do a lot of effects to make my voices work for, like, Darkseid and Mogo. But we'll see what we can do here. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light. Gotta get some pressure on the throat for that one. Thank you.
Oh,
Love it.
got a bunch of freaking voice requests now for
Yeah.
Goku.
Now they're going off.
Alrighty.
You
Like,
want
Jeet's best buddy. Chi, what is bedtime sparring? Trans rights? Is that some kind of food? Naruto, stop telling me about your depressing backstory and fight me! I don't want to spend 10 episodes on this crap!
Ouch.
Oh man. Somehow Batman is more terrifying in Super Saiyan 4. I mean, yeah.
He's already got a low voice, and Super Saiyan 4 makes you already use a low voice.
Christian Bale, Batman, Super Saiyan 4.
At a certain point, I think only the geriatrics will be able to hear him because his voice is so low.
I think it actually reverses. So it actually like goes so low it ends up getting high. Like it goes full circle.
Oh yeah, that's like with like Goku getting beat to death so far that he goes from being so exhausted to full of energy.
Yeah, that's just it. That's just how it works sometimes, man. It's science, and yeah.
Oh man. All
It's
right.
science, just like how my father was, the brilliant scientist Bardock.
Yeah, he was working on that moon thing.
I'm working on his fake moon thing. Can you do a baby Vegeta impression? I don't know. No one in here does Vegeta, but
But baby Vegeta has like that higher pitched sort of voice like this.
Hmm.
Saiyan, we shall take over this planet and have our revenge on you filthy Saiyans.
Yeah, you've got it, man.
Yeah.
You're the real voice actor here.
Krishna boy, what if Sonic the Hedgehog was in DC? Okay, Alfie, stop, Alfie. Don't get your fan fictions out right now, okay? Just.
Chaos control.
I don't know. It would be really funny because like there aren't very many anthropomorphic animals. There's animals that can talk, like Detective Chimp, but there aren't like anthropomorphic animals in DC. So it'd just be like really funny to see people react to Sonic the Hedgehog. I imagine he challenges Flash to a race. I don't know. I think he'd fit in just fine. It'd kind of be probably like a Sonic X situation where he's a little more reluctant, but he'd certainly help out when he can.
Sonic the Hedgehog, team up, Captain Carrot, save the multiverse. There you go. Captain Carrot and Sonic have a race in the equivalent of the Superman Flash races, and there you go. That's gold.
Rogolzar, we got 2 voice requests for Rogolzar here. No Saiyan shall live while I draw breath, and I'll get you next time, Saiyan.
Okay.
No Saiyan shall live while I draw breath.
And then...
I'll get you next time, Saiyan.
Joseph Alvarez, quick question. What would Rogolzar think if he met Frieza? Probably wouldn't be a fan.
No,
Probably
Rogolzar
think like,
would...
wow, this thing is short.
Yes, that. Rogolzar would also take massive offense at anyone who enjoys causing such massive death and sadism without a cause. Think of Rogolzar much like how you would Frank Castle. Yeah, as in the Punisher. Yes, what he does is bloody, and once he's set his sights on you, nothing you can say or do will ever stop him from hunting you. He's ruthless. He is a heartless monster, but he has rules that he set himself for his mission, and those rules are very flexible when he needs to. But you'll note he did say, "Stay out the fight from Kakarot, and I won't hurt any of you." The League only got killed because they kept interrupting him, and they get in the way, so they became accessories. He wouldn't do anything about Frieza because he's not a Saiyan. But if he just met Frieza and Frieza tried to come at him, he would take no shit. And depending on what saga you take it from, Namek Saga Frieza versus Rogolzar could have been a very cool fight. But I think Rogolzar will have the edge because Frieza's really dumb. He has no tactical power at all, especially at that point. He doesn't even know how to sense ki and stuff like. So Rogolzar definitely could find a way to plan out and take out Frieza, and he's completely different characters, completely different dynamics. We're very much comparing Frieza being like the Joker, Lex Luthor, Doctor Doom figure of the ultimate evil, whereas Rogolzar is like he's not an anti-hero, but he's like the Atrocitus. He's like the Rogolzar, the Punisher, you name the list, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just those figures who they're not even anti-heroes, but
sympathetic villain.
Yeah, the sympathetic villain.
Yeah. Cassie Whittle and Shadow Snake Solid 22 both have Goku voice requests here. Enough's enough, Mongol. Let's fight man to man, and it's time to duel.
I was gonna do it like that. Wait, is it Mongol or did they want me to do Rogol?
I think Mongol.
Mongol. Enough's enough, Mongol. Let's fight man to man. It's time to duel.
You may have won this time, Goku.
No, it's Kakarot Kent. It's impossible. No one has ever summoned Kakarot Kent before.
But I have. I've summoned all 5 special pieces of the puzzle. All 5 special foods. Kaiba.
Chaos Cannon! Ah!
Oh.
That's what you get when you believe in the heart of the cards.
That's good.
Voice request. Okay, this is some improv time for you, Ryuzaji. Kakarot meeting the Condiment King.
Oh, I'm not sure who the Condiment King is.
He's a supervillain that shoots ketchup and mustard out of a gun.
I like this guy. Hey, hold on a second. I'm gonna get some burgers and some hot dogs. And I've never had it on tacos before. But you know what? I'm feeling adventurous today. Oh, do you maybe got some mayonnaise? And maybe some horseradish? Oh, no, that last time I had that, my nose really got watery. Oh, how about some jalapeno ketchup? You got some of that?
Thank you. The second you do it, you just ran with it, and it was perfect, and I love it. It's great.
Beautiful.
Does anyone remember when they did the gritty reboot of Condiment King in like the mid 2000s comics, and he was like actually like like making people choke on condiments that he was shooting out of the gun?
So stupid.
I fucking loved that. That was my shit. They
gotta
had the balls to do
fill up
gritty
someone.
Condiment King.
Yeah, they try to fill up like someone's stomach with mayonnaise or something, and they're like, "Oh my god, we pumped all this white stuff out of this person's stomach." You don't mean it's mayonnaise, the monster.
It reminds me a lot of Doctor Who. They had a villain called the Candyman, who was literally a walking lollipop, but they made him really dark and threatening because he was just like, oh yes, I make candy that's so good, it's so good it overwhelms the human sensory capacity, the sweet is so powerful it will actually drive men insane and rip out their own tongues because they can't handle it. It's like, whoa, that is a talking lollipop with an agenda.
Oh man.
Oh god, I see this Rogo voice request that you can't just shoot a hole in the surface of Mark.
What does that refer to? Is that like a reference?
I don't know. All I see is that also to me in Zarbon voice. Oh my!
You can't just shoot a hole in the surface of Mark. Totally not.
Oh
Go
my.
subscribe.
Oh, and that's a good Yami Yugi. Thank you, Gianni.
Yeah, man, you nailed
I
it.
have seen my fair share of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, so I have sort of learned some of the voices behind it. Because my voice gives me super strength and Brooklyn rage.
Holy crap.
Also, a fabulous midriff. And a
Holy
British
crap,
sort
Pharaoh!
of voice. I'm not gay, I'm just British. My name is Madik Ishtar. I don't care. Well, that's not very nice.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged extravaganza.
Oh man. Zero Mage 024. Do you guys think if Superboy was a Goku clone, will he be treated differently from the way Kal-El treated him?
Well, I'm just gonna assume that if that's like the Young Justice equivalent or something, it's just like, it's bad. It's bad take. Superman's not a deadbeat dad. Superman would not react that way to
He's
judging
not a
some...
Han Solo.
He's
like
not.
Disney
Like,
tried to become.
he's like, Superman is just... Superman's lovely. Superman would embrace them. He'd be weirded out, but he's mature enough to put that aside and see that a kid is even more weirded out than he is. So Kal-El would be great. On the Goku thing, you just have to wait and see.
Nick Jacob for a Goku voice request. There's a mad scientist, and the thing is, he turned himself into a pickle. Wow.
No,
I see another one, so I'm gonna do that one earlier, and I'll do that one too. The whole
for
by
that
Max
one,
the
have to
Demon
say,
with
you
like
have to say
limits.
shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'll do the first one really quick. Like, limits? Is that a type of food? It sounds tasty. And then this one, there's a mad scientist, and the thing is, he turned himself into a pickle. Wow!
Funniest shit I've ever seen. I kid you not. He's called Pickle Rick. He turned himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Now I'll have a snack for when I go to the movies.
I kid you not, Kakarot. He turned himself into a pickle, and they call him Pickle Rick.
I'm a pickle. I'm Pickle Rick.
Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Oh, Rick, you ought to be careful. This guy looks like he's gonna eat you. Just shut up, Morty. I'm gonna be a pickle, because I'm Pickle Rick.
Oh dear, no.
Oh. Man. Mogo and Kakarot voice requests. Only one can enter here. The diamond in the rough. Diamond where? So your line's diamond where, Sanji. Alright, here we go for Mogo. Only one can enter here. The diamond in the rough.
Diamond? Where?
Oh. Rick Sanchez versus Dr. Manhattan. Now that is a what if battle I would love to watch. Because if anyone's got a fighting chance, it's Rick.
Yeah, that's very true. I remember someone said, who would win, Rick Sanchez or Superman? He's like, well, any one version of Superman is immediately fucked, but that's gonna cause a multiverse of Superman coming after him to stop him, and then it's anyone's game.
Oh man. Voice request: Bruce stopping Kakarot from trying to eat Starro. We don't have Bruce here, unfortunately. Alfie's the man of a million voices, though.
I don't know. I cannot do.
Okay, fair enough. I cannot do a Batman voice.
Oh, hold on. Someone wants me to do the Worldo. So I'll try to do it like serious Goku, like the Worldo. The what?
Cool.
Or just regular Dio. The Worldo.
Oh, but you're not doing a regular Dio in my presence. For Dio, I Dio.
Tim Curry. The Worldo. Oh man, that was a really weird trill that I did right there. I was not trying to.
Yeah, you're pushing yourself, man. You're pushing your vocals.
No, it's not my vocal. It's my lingual muscles, yo.
Joseph Alvarez says, would Batman be able to learn the Spirit Bomb or Kaioken?
Kyle, what?
Kyle, what now? Like in DBDC, no, because he's dead. And just in general, could Batman learn that? Like, if he was put into the Dragon Ball universe, Batman like instantly surpasses Tien, Yamcha, Krillin. He leaves them in the dust right away. I don't know if he. I guess like if he got the chance to train with King Kai, he'd be able to learn those two things.
But would he want to?
Yeah, I think he would.
Depends. It depends. He might have them in his back pocket, but I feel like Batman's just like he's going for a very specific kind of image.
Yeah, but can you imagine like the Joker's got Batman tied up and Batman's all just like Kaioken?
Yeah. He could. He'd do that.
He's
But
like, Kyle, what now? Woo!
Kaio, what now? Gah!
And he just starts laughing like a maniac.
There you go.
Okay, this one's like it's probably meant for Sanji, but I'm gonna make Alfie say it. Can you say Superman, you're my kryptonite?
I don't know why I'm gonna be. I'm British. I'm the least American person here. You're my Superman. You're my kryptonite. I have a Superman voice. It really feel good.
No,
Give me the silly ones. I don't like the serious characters. I feel bad.
Let's see here. You ever thought about having your own Saiyan OCs in Dragon Ball DC? Basically, your typical DB fan story setup but in DBDC. I mean, at a certain point, there's just like it's potential. If we do like a flashback arc, we might just like put a different Saiyan in just to be a role filler or something. But like, I don't really think that's what people want. Any Saiyan OCs. I think they kind of want to see the canon characters interacting, and so that would be a little. I don't think that's something we do.
Mm-hmm. And like, the only OC we have made so far is Peach, and you can check out her art in the Discord.
Yep. This stream is whack.
Yo, I agree. Sketch fade, that's whack. But your username lit as fuck.
Vegeta and Darkseid voice request. Okay, Alpha, you got to do Vegeta for this. That will teach you. Then Vegeta says, "Harder, Daddy." Darkseid's what? What? So your line is "Harder, Daddy."
Really now?
Yep. That will teach you.
Harder, Daddy!
What?
What? What?
Whoa.
I have the strangest boner right now.
You said it, Pharaoh. Okay, more as Goku then.
Okay, we got a dark side request. I wasn't happy with my last dark side, so here's my moment of redemption. Quiet, Granny. Godfrey's on TV.
Are you talking Gilbert Gottfried?
What?
Like,
No, not Gilbert Gottfried.
I just
Glorious
heard-
Godfried.
I'm like,
Glorious.
Gottfried. I'm like, wait, Godfrey Gilbert? I love that guy.
The comic platypus has a pretty good one here. It's just a general. I like these general prompts a lot more than just the suggestions, to be honest. But voice request: Kakarot after going to the dentist.
Oh, what happened? I just remember him putting something over my nose and then, ooh, bleh. Is this real life? I can't feel my face right now. Oh, wait, there it is. I need some ice cream. Chocolate with chocolate syrup and chocolate chips, please. That really won't come back to bite me, I swear.
See, these are so much fun. If Goku and Superman fused, how overpowered would that fusion be? Very.
Oh, hell yeah.
Could Rogolzar say, "You shall not pass," and Goku say, "Too bad, so sad"?
Ouch. Why am I always getting the shit? I wrote this. I can make Rogolzar win. I can be myself inside if need be. This random Bendis OC that I've made into my OC. Who become strangely attached to.
You shall not pass.
Too bad, so sad.
Dang it.
All right, Alfie. Here's another one for you as Rogolzar. Rogol upset nobody came to his birthday.
Okay, we have to get a drink for this. That's another question while you wait.
Goku versus Danny DeVito, the Trash Man. I have no idea what that's in reference to.
Maybe Sunny in Philadelphia?
I don't watch Sunny, so I can't tell you.
I don't either. I just know that he's in it.
Okay, I'm good now.
I mean, I know my fathers are kind of dead, so they couldn't show up. And any siblings or something, well, they're kind of indisposed. I can't really invite any toughles. Sinestro, maybe I could call. Sinestro, he's busy. No. Well, all I know is that tomorrow I'm gonna fight that Saiyan when he comes to this planet. And maybe I'll retire after that. Yeah, open up a vineyard, something. Maybe I can just finally, peacefully avenge my family and have peace.
Sad boy Rogolzar.
And then Goku killed him. Made him commit suicide.
Goku
Rogolzar
is the
Rogolzar,
real
boot to
villain.
the face, boom!
Rogolzar suffers from depression. Canon. He's a sad boy.
I quite like this one, Sanji. Kakarot, Chaos Control. Wait, wrong universe.
Chaos control! Wait, wrong universe!
Whoa, is that you, Goku?
Hey, what are you? You're like
Oh,
the blue spiky thing.
Blue spiky thing? You're talking a big thing. What is that with your hair, man? You got to brush it or something?
Well, what's up with your hair?
It's fur, man. You
Wait
know?
a second. Those things look kind of sharp. That's not very hairy.
That's me. I'm not hairy. I'm scary. But Tish. Anyway, do you wanna just go? Cause you're kind of cramping my style, and
Wait a second. Are those Dragon Balls? There's Chaos Emeralds?
No, they're Dragon Balls, but you know what? Why don't we go for some chili dogs? I'm really hungry right now.
You know something, Goku? You're alright.
All right, I'm trying to decide which one's funnier. Either Rogolzar or Kakarot sing the chorus of the Rickroll song.
How about we sing it together?
Okay.
You go first, and I'll comment.
Do you want me to start?
Start, boy.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Thank you and good night.
Oh my.
Make a good team, you filthy fucking disgrace.
Jesus.
Oh, I hate you too, buddy.
Oh.
Die, please, just die.
No thanks, I'm not hungry right now.
Oh.
Very thanks to everyone enjoying the stream. I'm seeing all your comments that you're having a good time. It's funny.
Yeah, it's great, man. This is super enjoyable. I'm fucking like the hurts right here, you know. Got those laugh lines going on. Kakarot eating Sonic's chili dogs. Voice request.
Okay. All right of them. 16 of them all in a row. Whew.
Too bad you were too slow. Sorry, Kakarot, you're gonna go hungry because I'm already eating all my chili dogs. Hey, Tails, why don't you tell Kakarot to have some spares? Because I'm out of it. Bye!
Sonic would
Next
not-
time, okay? Next
Yeah,
time I'll eat over 100 of them in under a second.
That's gonna... No one stand behind him. Just gonna
Dibs on
say.
you, I'll make sure you're in the vicinity of the splash zone.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll take you to Splash Hill Zone.
Oh my.
But I don't have my trunks with me. I think he went to the future.
I was just about to say. Why are we so similar? Damn it, Sega.
I keep like losing the Sonic voice midway through. It's ruined the gag.
I just think it's so funny that Alfie's like, all the way up here with my Sonic voice, and then down here with Rogals. It's just like such a freaking... How's your throat feeling, bro?
I don't know. How's your feeling after last night?
Yeah, it's fine. You don't get back there. You're too micro.
Jesus, man. Yeah, fucking. You gotta make it real.
Sonic and Goku crossover episode. I mean, at this point, like we're already halfway there. Like we've got the conceit of how it happened. We've got like the initial interaction. We've got like the funny gag moment. So now we just need like the big epic fight in the conclusion, right? What is?
All right, Goku. I'm gonna show you just how high I can go. Chaos Control.
Chaos Cannon!
Oh, that's hype. That's so hype.
Just at the same time.
That's so good.
Goku, use the Chaos Emeralds. Go Hyper Saiyan.
Everyone keeps speculating on
All
like
right. I'll go Super Ultra Hyper Saiyan!
4.
Yes.
God!
Everyone keeps speculating in the Discord about like what forms we're gonna use, and my go-to now is just, oh, we're gonna go with Hyper Saiyan, and then I just put a GIF that like blinds the eyes.
Oh, please. It's so good.
In a serious fight, how is Supersonic in the comics if it's canon?
I mean, Super Saiyan's like invincible for like 50 seconds, so. That's what I go with. You just have to outlast them, and you're a-okay. But I go with just game physics on that, because that's kind of how they treat it, right? Is just like he's just invulnerable.
Mm-hmm. Except boss fights and being crushed.
And drowning, but
Yeah.
you know, that's what hype is for.
Man, oh man. Mario vs Sonic, but in an anime. Yeah, I mean that'd be cool.
It's over, you son of a bitch!
There's a voice request for Trunks and Vegeta. Can I just try tackling that one?
Go for it.
Yeah, shoot, man.
Like, Father! Come on, Father! You know I love you! I know, my pretty little princess.
Too good. It's too good.
Goku lands in Soviet Russia and has a Russian accent.
In Soviet Russia, punch Goku's you!
Oh my.
People really, really like Red Sun Kakarot for some reason, but that's all we're doing on the channel with that. Is Sanji's one line is all they're ever gonna get from us.
Latvia will not survive! Sorry, I've been watching a little Hetalia.
I just want to see Goku like doing a fucking Russian. What do they call that? The line dance that the Russians do. Where it's like.
Oh,
yeah.
where they stick their feet out and while they're really low to the ground with those big hats.
That'd be so good.
I don't even think that's the right song.
That's why the Red Sun Superman story is bad, because Superman could just flex on that because he can fly. So he can just like keep doing it and keep rising. It'd be so good. That just needs a whole gif right there.
Have you watched Super Mario Bros. Z?
Yes, it's so good. And I'm gonna get Ian to watch on Geeky Gentleman one day.
Yeah.
Fan film reviews.
That's
that's
actually
definitely
something I'd like to plug real quick if you guys don't mind.
Shoot.
So something that I really love doing on Geeky Gentleman, and it was on pause for a good long while, but Alfie and I are bringing it back, is fan project reviews. Because we do fan projects. I love fan projects. Often fans are able to, if not exceed, do things that studios won't, and I really, really love that. But a problem I see is that no one really talks about these fan projects, like fan films, fan comics, and stuff. So I've been doing it on Geeky Gentleman for a long time. There's a backlog of me doing it with other hosts. I think Alfie might have guessed it on one or two episodes. But you should definitely subscribe to Geeky Gentleman if you are a fan of fan projects, and you can certainly suggest fan projects, and we will do podcast reviews of them. Generally speaking, stay away from like the who would win like death battle things, because there's not really much to sink your teeth into. We're more like narrative focused stories and stuff like that. So, but yeah, if you like fan projects, which I assume you do if you're subscribed to this channel, go check out Geeky Gentleman. There's an episode up right now. It just got published on Thursday, so yesterday, and it was a review of the old Sonic shorts that are incredibly popular, so you can go check those out.
For sure.
Oh god, someone says everyone keeps asking for Russian Goku, but why has no one asked about Irish Goku? Top of the morning to you laddies, my name is Goku!
You just sound like Jacksepticeye.
Top of the morning! All the way to fucking Victory Town! All the way! It's good to be a winner every now and then! I believe in you! I believe in Steve, and Steve! Grab the glory all the way to victory! I love that goddamn song.
Let's see here. The Comic Platypus, $2 donation. Thank you. What do you think of Super Mario Bros. Z's remake?
Haven't checked the episode out intentionally because I've been saving myself because I want to do the whole series of Ian and then wait to do that until it's got some more and then compare it at a later date. So I'm intentionally staying away from the remake because I don't want it to color my perception.
Got another voice request here for Dragon Fist from Sanji.
Dragon Fist!
Nice. That was a hype moment.
Mentioning a German Goku, I'm like, I'm like, I think German is like one of the tougher ones for me to try to do, especially with Goku. Like,
well, I mean,
trying
it
to, like,
helps that German you just scream, right? Like, I was never a member of the Nazi Party.
I was never a member of the Nazi Party. You don't have any proof.
Now you just go more Irish.
Yeah.
I know.
It's hard to do accents with Goku, I think.
Because trying to do Goku, like,
But
it's
not,
like,
but
and trying
also,
to, like,
yeah.
it kind of like throws me off a little bit.
Yeah. Goku versus Superman versus Mario versus Sonic, the death of the comments section.
Yeah. Redux. Death battle that makes $100 gazillion.
Yeah, pretty much. What do you guys think about Assassin's Creed? Also, what's your favorite Assassins to the three of you? I never played the game, so I can't say.
Yeah, I barely bought them for the Switch, so I have no opinion yet.
I used to be quite into Assassin's Creed. Massively fell off after the third one. But I very much was a fan of Ezio. I thought Ezio was great, and all his games I really enjoyed the story for bits and pieces of. But yeah, Ezio Auditore da Frenzy.
Cool. Goku and Sonic would definitely team up against Mario and Superman. I mean, that's many
Why
assumptions.
is Superman on Mario's side? Why can't Superman team up against Mario as well? Don't do my boy some dirty. He doesn't hang out with the plumber. He joined Goku and Sonic, the cool guys.
I thought he was the champion of the oppressed, Alfie.
Sonic hasn't got a job. Mario's a working class. Goku is a farmer, and Sonic is an endangered species. Mario, however, is from an evil corporation. So Superman would defeat Nintendo and save the day.
And everyone right now is asking for
Superman needs to
different
get
accents.
back at Mario for fucking Superman 64. That's the biggest blow he's ever been dealt by a villain. There's beef there. There's beef there.
I'm just seeing more requests for different accents, like French Goku.
Oh my god.
Oh, let's talk. Spanish Goku.
¿Qué harías si te rompo tu cara? Tu mamá hace el amor con mis perros.
Italian, like bobbity poopy, ibbity bibbity bobbity poopy.
This is. I can't believe we've moved from Dragon Ball genetic theory babies to racism in such a short amount of time. Thank you, chat. Thank you.
Oh my. Disney versus Dragon Ball. I don't know. Disney's got some weird freaking powers in it, right? Like, there's some like hacks in Disney, right?
If you include Disney, you include all Star Wars and all Marvel, so they might have the edge.
Now someone's mentioning Doofenshmirtz. Do a Doofenshmirtz impression?
I have no idea what that is.
It's something in relation to Shinji. I can't remember what that thing.
Oh, it's Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah.
Perry the Platypus. Oh, hello, Perry the Platypus. What are you going to do?
Yeah, it's like that. There's a Doofenshmirtz impression.
Okay then. Eric Green says, "Should I repeat my questions?" Yeah, it's probably been lost. Sorry if we missed it. It's just in the stream and everything. It's kind of hard to keep track of it, and it's not really fun to be super behind chat.
Yeah. Also, Gianni says that her was my Spanish. Like, I am Hispanic too, Gianni.
Oh,
I
cool.
just made a reference to Men in Black and to Short Circuit 2. Also, a low-key reference to my Angel Beats Insanity.
Oh, there you go. It's a layered joke. We meant no offense.
Let's skip over that one. Oh, got another subscriber. Those gifts look so freaking cool.
He's geeking out over your hard work. Hold on.
You don't know, man. Like it's not as easy as it seems like it should be. Oh, yeah. So we got 2 Goku gifts. We got I'm hyped about it. I hope the stream's hype, but they're probably just so used to everything that they're like, oh yeah, it's fine. For us, it's a big deal. Let's see here. Mickey Mouse hasn't thought of buying anime yet.
Oh, not yet. Oh, I'm an evil corporation. Oh.
God.
We're gonna homogenize everything. Make everything politically correct. And I'm like, One Piece. Am I a joke to you? Literally an anime that has literally every sort of ethnicity and every kind of freaking kind of gender under the sun.
Nice.
If those Okamas don't express representation in anime, I have no clue what does. Oh god, another request. Freaking dragon, you take this. Okay, I'm gonna do this one because it's gonna be a loudy. Hey, dragon lady, take this! Dragon Chaos Cannon Fist!
Now we got a $2 super chat from the Comic Platypus. Cosmic. No, it is Comic. Okay, the Comic Platypus. Voice request: Mongol making Kakarot take a bath.
I don't know why I keep saying Mongol.
Yeah, I'm like I'm assuming they mean Mongol, because I mean he's in the latest episode, but I don't know. It is making me a bit of a head scratcher.
Mongol's not here, but Sanji can do his side of it, I guess.
Which would just
come on, I don't want to take a bath. That thing requires like getting wet and putting all that stuff over me that makes me all slimy and slippery. I mean, I remember the time that I was trying to be forced by it, and I don't like it when Bruce tried to make me do it. Said I smelled like a freaking stinky sock. And he told me to never drop the stuff. The soap? I don't know what he meant by that.
Let's see here. Eric Green was asking some questions earlier in the stream that got missed. So let's see here. The first one. What made you change your mind about having a Superboy character? I remember in a previous Q&A that you said Lex only made Superboy to have one over Superman. We lie.
That's a filthy lie. Superboy's been planned since the beginning. No, I never changed my mind. I just lied to you all. That was a filthy. I lied to your face. That's all that was. I knew exactly what I was doing, and I had to throw you all off the scent.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we lie. Don't take anything said in these streams seriously.
No.
It's worth nothing when you're asking about stuff that could maybe happen down the line. There's occasions where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, like maybe that'd be kind of a cool thing, but like if you're asking stuff that's like actually going to materialize, we will lie straight to your face, and we will not feel bad about it, and you should be grateful for it, honestly, because if you got the answer in the stream, would you really be happy as happy as you are like seeing it in the episode, you know? Comic Platypus says, Daddy Alfie lied to us.
I see someone saying, can you do a female Goku impression?
Oof.
Give it a shot.
I am the hope of the universe! Chaos Cannon!
Joseph Alvarez says, can someone do an Irish Vegeta? I guess that's gotta be you, Alfie. You're the closest regionally.
Irish Vegeta, oh god. I do an Irish accent at the end. Oh, hello there. Oh, hello there. How are you? I am the Prince of Vegeta. I am the Prince Vegeta. It's just so weird to combine.
I think the funnier thing to do might be to do the Vegeta voice and speak in like pure Irish.
Yeah, exactly. Get someone actually can speak.
Oh, Irish Vegeta, you want some of this pot of gold? It's a bunch of potatoes.
Fuck off. No.
Oh well, vote for me then. Gonna make some tater tots and some mashed potatoes and some French fries of different varieties.
It's fun stuff, man. It's fun stuff.
Live action Android 16. played by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I mean, he could have done it.
Gohan, the animals, protect them for me. The birds,
Put that cookie down now.
the
It's not a
trees.
tumor.
You do not like to fight, but you must, Gohan. Cell cannot be reasoned with.
Oh my god, no, this would be perfect. Now then, son Gohan, I have a couple of questions for you. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
That's good. That's good. Much better.
Here's a
Oh
good
my
one.
god, they want more accent Goku, British Goku. That's Goku Black.
Pip
Yeah,
Pip
exactly.
Cheerio and all that good stuff.
Is that what I sound like to you?
Yes.
Very much.
No,
Every day.
not at all.
Yeah.
This one I really like by Ryan/Little King/a billion other names. Goku doing a Vegeta impression.
Let's see.
Hey Vegeta, check me out, I'm you. I am the Prince of all Saiyans once again.
Oh yeah, this is me doing your impression. Oh, look at me. I'm stupid. Look at me. I have one set of clothes. I wear pajamas to battle like some kind of clown and orange and blue. And look at me. Oh, I can go Super Saiyan 3. It's a useless fucking form. I don't even want to go Super Saiyan 3. Who even wants to go Super Saiyan 3?
Wow, Vegeta, I didn't know you had such low opinion of yourself.
I don't know. It's kind of. You're like 5'8", Kakarot. Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Oh god. Now, they keep asking for shit. I already did Italian Goku. I cannot do Italian Goku except
Alright,
Papa Goku.
guys.
Blame Family Guy and Scottish?
Yeah.
Like, I can't even remember how like, all I think about is the Scotsman from Samurai Jack.
The only way that you can pass this bridge is if you fight me. The only way you can cross this bridge is if you fight me.
Yeah, the only thing I could think of right there.
All right, Eric Green's got another question. Why don't other characters use key projections? I find it weird there are many martial artists in DBDC, but only Goku has been shown to use it. It somewhat puts me off that key projection seems to be a generic ability rather than a martial skill. Importantly, anyone in DC has the potential to, just like anyone on Earth has the potential to. It's just really, really hard. And Saiyans have a natural inclination to it that humans don't. So the thing we talk about is he was taught how to use ki on Earth by a martial arts master. It's just that Goku is a prodigy by human standards, and so he completely excelled at it. And no one else really has the level of discipline to learn it that we've seen so far in series.
I'm gonna say we're gonna do 5 more. 5 more max. So if you really want to get a question in and you really want to say, you might be better off doing a super chat just to get that to the top of the thing if you need to. But yeah, 5 more questions and then I think we're gonna call it a stream.
Sounds good. We're having too much fun. I stopped looking at the clock.
I know, holy jeez, I've been walking around a freaking dark as hell living room right now. No wonder I haven't run into the chair or the table. Oh god, I think I left a track.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh man. All right. So we're gonna probably skip over a couple of these that have already been asked, and probably gonna put the kibosh on voice request to give people a chance to get some more questions in. So we'll wait because I know there's like a delay. This is a good point while we're waiting for questions. Even in Dragon Ball Z, in a class of 15 students, only Master Roshi and Crane learned key control. And I think that's, a pretty damn good point. So, glad, so that gives you a hint on how far behind the stream is with questions. So I'll give it just another minute or two before we start, putting in that five question effect thing. if we got like 40 people here, and the stream is only at 81 likes, so if you are here and maybe want to hit that like button, that could go to really helping out. What was your guys' reaction to Moscow X voicing Superboy?
I mean, I think I'm the one who contacted them, so I think it's curious. Ian and Sanji, what are your thoughts on finding out that Masako X was involved?
I got a bit of a story, so Sanji, why don't you go first?
I mean, I was excited. I mean, I'd met some of the guys from Team 4-Star like way back in the day when I was first like doing Ava Bridge, and I made my like first big break, I guess you could say. And they were rather busy, but they were pretty chill. And I always found it kind of funny how like Masako has voiced Goku and Gohan, so he's voiced the father of his own son and everything, and I voiced Shinji and Gendo as well, which is kind of like a similar kind of relationship and characters. And now I'm playing Goku in a project where he's playing like Superboy, and then he plays Goku in the Norse one, and I'm playing Thor opposite him in that. So I think it's like interesting how it just had this little correlation and how everything finally came to a head that I get to like be in a pretty big project with him.
Yeah. So my story of this is Alfie like contacted Moscow by going to Saiyakon. And he was telling me when he was getting prepared for it, like, I'm gonna ask Moscow if he wants to be in it and if he wants to voice Gohan. And I was like, man, that'd be super awesome if it happens, but I don't expect it. And Alfie's like, yeah, me either, but I'm just gonna shoot my shot. And then like he messages me on Twitter. He's like, Moscow's in. I'm like, holy shit! Like I like my heart skipped. I was like, he's got to be kidding. There's no way. But then he did it. It was the coolest shit. Never doubt the power of Alfie to get people who are like way too talented involved in our silly little bullshit. And it's awesome. I love him for it, and it's so cool. So that was my reaction to finding out Moscow was going to be involved and going to be playing Superboy. It was so cool.
Yeah, just honored.
Yeah. All right, this is Eric Green's third question that never got answered. Will Goku develop more Sun Wukong-esque abilities? It is rather disappointing that Goku doesn't seem to be gaining much enlightenment or wisdom in his martial arts cultivation.
I would disagree.
Yeah, same.
I think Goku has reached enlightenment. That's what enlightenment is being so pure, is being so detached from the world and being so focused and being. It's why Goku doesn't have. He's very sparse belongings. He normally just lives off what he can carry on his back. He lives off the plant life of the earth. He doesn't have that much money. It's really just through Chi-Chi that he isn't just living alone in the woods on his own. Goku, and when you get serious and you talk about things, Goku's the person who's always got the right answer. Even if it's a roundabout way, even if it's like, oh no, the Gohan Sao thing was like a mistake in the moment, but like no one else trusted Gohan to be able to do that. But if Goku didn't have that faith in his son, Sao would have killed them all. Goku normally does have this wisdom to him that people don't really give him credit for. That is very much like some Wukong, where it's like chaotic wisdom. It's where it's like it's unpredictable and it's pureful. But yeah, I would definitely argue that Goku speaks about a lot of Taoist mythology and philosophy. And if you want to go to the Twitter feed of @DerekPadula, he has a book called The Tao of Dragon Ball, which goes into just how much philosophy goes into Goku's life. And writing Goku has made it. Reading those books has been fantastic for like getting all the information I need. He's the reason why our Kakarot Kent has a yin yang symbol, is because it taught me that that would be Goku's symbol if he was a superhero. Is Goku, and I'd never made that connection before.
Krishna Boy says, you said SSJ God does not exist in this despite you teasing it in episode 1 with the heavenly chains. So which one is it? In all caps. It doesn't exist because God Key doesn't exist because you don't have Beerus and stuff. What are you talking about teasing God Key? He just says in episode 1 that he didn't master the chakra of heaven. DC's got its own heaven.
I'll have to say, just keep an eye on those episodes.
Mhm.
You're looking in the right you're looking in the right spots.
So that was, I think, 3. Let's see here. Would you say that Goku is more so wise than intelligent?
Yeah, that's a good thing. I think I did say he's got a higher wisdom star but a low intelligence star.
Yeah. All right. Well, guess I'll fit in Eric Green's final question here. Do Saiyan hybrids keep? God, just that word, it just makes my skin crawl a little bit. Do Saiyan hybrids keep and enhance the strengths of both parent species? If so, then wouldn't metahumans be stronger with Saiyan genes? I mean, yeah, that's kind of that's just how it is in series. Is Gohan is at first part of his power is associated with him being a human and a Saiyan. That Saiyan hybrids are supposed to be ultra powerful by comparison. So I don't know. It's hard to say. Metahumans, I guess it depends on what kind of metahuman, right? Like if that is transferable or not. And then last one, I guess, is going to be from our buddy Shortbeard here. He says, has Dr. Fate kept tabs on Kakarot over the years, and what does Naboo or Kent think of the man he's become?
I can't speak on Kent, but because Dr. Fate has had many hosts during the intervening years. But Naboo, as an entity, has kept tracks on the little monkey boy he met, and what he thinks of him, and what the complications and results of that will have to be revealed next time on Dragon Ball DC. Thank you all for being on this stream. I very enjoyed it. Just want to give a huge shout out once again to Devil Kick Sanji. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. He's a wonderful person, and thank you for coming on and joining us today, man.
It was a lot of fun. It was nice chatting with y'all and interacting with the chat and everything. Hope to do it again sometime in the future.
It was super fun, man. It's super enjoyable having you on here. We had an absolute blast. Got to try to arrange a stream with you and Trevor in the same one, because then we have Goku and Vegeta, and my dreams will be complete.
That won't be a problem. I mean, at this point, I'm not on vacation, so you won't have to worry about me being out of state or anything.
Right. All right. Yeah, everyone, thanks so much. Until next time, have fun, geeks. Wait, can